2 months ago.
Okay.
So I was a fan, was watching along and paying attention to all of the storytelling and the things going on. But I didn't dig in and play as much until I started here. So I'm getting into as much as I can, building decks off of the single player decks and, adapting from what I was able to pull and open up from playing Pack Rush and stuff. But, we try to make sure in the office to play as much as we can because you got to stay connected to what makes people excited about this game. And I'm excited about Reign of Jafar. And that's the first set that I'm more like, oh, I'm paying attention to all of the things. And of course, we have a lot of that to share coming up.
Oh, it's going to be nice.
Lots of Reign of Jafar today.
Oh my goodness. It's going to be super exciting. We put the hour countdown. I'm just looking at the timer tick down myself. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Why is JDZ? We're so close. Why is JDZ on the screen yakking when I could just be getting the information? I'm sorry. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We got to let more people get in here and we're going to fill it up. So if you guys are here, make sure you tune in, hit the follow button now on Disney official Twitch, because I'm assuming, just based on what Greg has said and what Rochelle has said, that there's going to be more information coming down the pipeline through this channel, and there will be more open lines of communication. You are the communication person, so I think that's going to be, really neat. I'm super excited for that.
And that's why I wanted to do that last week too, was just be like, all right, the whole point was about making sure we understood that people want more communication. We are going to be able to provide it to them as best we can through our Discord. So of course, those of you who are paying attention to this probably already know about this, but if you haven't joined the Discord, there is so much wonderful communication and conversation happening there about the game, and we are in there all the time. I know you are a big, lurker / talker as much as you can in there.
I got to tell you, okay, Discord, I love it. I'm on Discord way too much. I need to figure out a way to get off of Discord, okay? Because I'm always in there. It's just so much information.
Locked in.
I'm locked in on Discord, and it's just like it's kind of taken over. As an older person, I didn't find Discord until a few years ago. And I was like, oh, what is this? And I get in there and like people are sending me emojis and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, and now it's just taking over my whole life. I'm always in Discord because I don't want to, it feels like you're missing out when you're not in. So even if you're old like me, hop on in there. It's kind of cumbersome at first, but you'll get used to it.
As some of the older generation, though, it feels like online forums, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't it a little bit like oh, that's where we used to hang out when we were learning about all the games and all the fandoms that we loved and post on the message boards.
Yep.
And to me, Discord is just like the modern version of forums and message boards and bulletin boards from, the dial-up days.
Absolutely. So cool.
If you're not in there, discord.gg/Disney Lorcana, join the Discord, chat with. And we have game designers, game developers, rules manager. Kyle's in there. He'll answer questions all the time.
Kyle is great. He's got a whole shtick about how he talks to people in that rules Discord. It's so fun. Yeah, they know him well.
Absolutely.
But no, I love that because you need clarifications. You need things on how to adjudicate certain things. That's where it's like, oh yeah. Here's this extra corner case. Where can we find out how to make it work according to the way Kyle might think it might work?
The super niche narrative. And another thing that's important about the Discord and that's overarching about the game in general is that the community aspect. A lot of times people like to get wrapped around the axle about the unique strategies or the rulings and things like that, but just meeting people all across the world, all across the country, in your local area, making these lasting connections and playing the game, I think that is very, very vital, super critical. A low between the previous events and now, and the last set championship and now, and I get to see all of my friends that I've collected throughout the time in this region. You get to see them again at the set championships and catch up what they've been up to and hear their stories and how they've been. It's just like a kind of like a little mini reunion. So I think that is really, really cool, and I look forward to more of that when more events are coming out down the pipeline.
I think that's very important for the Disney Lorcana community. But I love that about games in general too, right? Like I think games just bring people together. It's such a community building thing. People come together to play things like cornhole or whatever,
Yep.
and the outdoors. And then I think, tabletop games does that for all year round, right? You can get together. Almost every single one of my social engagements is around playing a game. And so I love that Disney Lorcana does that for so many people.
For sure. I don't know. I'm hungry for it. I want to do more. I think I might get out and play another set championship this weekend. I did. I don't know, because Mother's Day is coming up, and I think that's kind of dangerous. I don't want to. I want to live. I got to live. I got to be alive. And my wife. Shout out to my wife. Huge shout out to her. Without her, I would not be here right now doing any of this.
Yeah.
And if I skip a Mother's Day to go do set championship, that might be the last thing I do. Right?
Well, bring her along.
I mean,
bring her along and let her play.
She did. She played in the last one. She did. She showed up. I mean, she's learning. She's kind of like you. She loves doing the pack rush. She loves doing the sealed. She loves doing the draft. She loves doing the collecting and the pulling of the packs. But maybe just getting out there and doing and just learning all of the different card interactions and all those types of things. It's going to take a little bit of time, which is good because there are other ways to play if you don't want to do that.
Now I want to create a mother deck that's all mother characters for Mother's Day. Now I'm going to do that. Yeah.
That's easy.
That's easy, right? I know. There's so many characters that are ready to go.
Where is my pen and pad, Grant? That is a good idea.
Put it in the memory.
I'm
for later,
stealing that. Well, that's going to happen.
The chat will make you remember it forever.
Let's go. Let's lock that in. That's too easy.
What are they talking about in there?
So Tim, one of the game designers who's in Germany, he called out Greg. He called out Greg for putting a mug on a playmat.
Oh, that's taboo.
A mug on a playmat? Is that?
Oh, that's not a coaster. That's taboo. Especially this one, Greg. This one is.
This is a brand new.
That's
I know,
new.
right? It's got my
new.
favorite character.
For shame.
No, actually,
can you not do that? Is that a real thing?
I think so.
That's fine.
No. I mean,
you can do it, Greg.
I'm learning so much.
I'm just a squirrel in your world. You can do whatever you want.
So there's been a bunch of
get that
people that
mug?
have said we should open up a booster pack.
Let's do it. Boosties.
So-
Like a mug, though.
Yeah.
Boost it up.
Boost it up. Okay.
I think it's
We only
like
have-
a mug
It's
with
just
a
regular mug,
sticker
just
on
a
it.
sticker.
Backwards. It feels like it's
Yeah.
slowing down.
That's it.
It is. It's
Oh.
going from 48 to 47 right now.
It feels like it's going up though. I got 48 minutes. I need to stop clock watching. Here we go.
All right. Are we all going to
Boosties?
crack one?
One at a time. We'll go one at a time.
All right.
do it.
If it's legendary, I
Pack
win.
rush. Here we go.
Yeah.
Pack rush me
We
right
actually
now.
played the pack rush.
I'll rush it out, dude. Here we go.
Let's do it this way. Right. Got a Stabbington brother.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Going through the comments real slow.
Yeah, right.
Treasure Guardian.
The clock is blocking.
Monsieur.
You might do one of these.
Oh, gotcha.
We actually do have another angle, but I don't know if we want to do that, and we'll mess up the clock.
Yeah. So we're still
still learning.
We're just starting in here, and the clock is actually set up where if we change anything, the clock will reset. I don't think you guys want us to reset the clock, so I'm just looking at this one camera angle.
Yeah.
We will fix it.
If we reset the clock, we have to let it go
We
all
have
the
to
way
let
down.
it go.
Please. See, this is. Hey, we got to deep dive it. Okay, we got to really fight. I'm with you guys. No, I'm sure.
Gizmo Duck.
Let's go.
Whoa, Gizmo Dog.
Okay. Oh, you're
It was
cooked.
all right.
You're cooked. You're cooked a little bit.
Got Dawson, Jasmine,
You're cooked.
Foil Raja.
Dawson. It's always Dawson.
It's always Dawson.
always Dawson.
Wasn't Dawson?
Yeah.
I got a $10 bill.
It's always Dawson. Here we go. I'm about to pull a huge right here. Let's lock in. Here it is. Legendary coming down the tubes right now. I can feel
I'm
it.
gonna put my mug not on the mat.
Here we go.
Thank
got-
you.
We got Burley Always. Okay. Stabbington brother, Treasure Guardian, Monsieur, Razul, Cusco, Mary, Fidget. This guy crushes. Okay. Pack Rush. This guy right here, Sealed, crushes. John Silver, Iago. Let's go. That's a hit. I like that. And then we have the Edgar Balthazar. We're cooked here. We're cooked. Shout out to Edgar.
Ooh, matching your shirt even.
Let's go. We did
Colors.
it. We did get
You knew it. Yeah, you knew what you were gonna pull. There you go. I like it. All right.
We did get the Iago though. I'll take that. I'll hold.
Just for questions in the chat, it is live, but announcements start once the timer runs out.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna blow
Let's go.
your minds when
Here
you
we go.
see what I got. All right, so Card Soldier.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't,
Crazy,
Greg.
right? I know.
No, you didn't.
Pain.
Greg, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I know. You saw it already. You saw it already.
Oh.
We'll get to it. You will get to it. We'll get to it.
And I handed it to him.
I know, right? All right. We got
Oh
Toulouse.
my
There's a fantastic restaurant named Toulouse. I'm delaying this as long as I can. We got 45 minutes here.
No, you didn't.
Baymax.
Oh my
One of my favorite comments. The
I'm just gonna
low-battery
throw
one.
the rest
Very
of
good. Peppa Madrigal.
Greg, you are killing me. Dude.
We're showing each one of these. We're making it happen. Mulan. Mufasa.
This is so
Very
funny.
exciting. Giant Cobra.
Oh,
Oh my God, there's so many of these giant cobras out there coming soon.
Are
I
you
do love it.
kidding
I-
me?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you kidding
No, I know.
me?
You are gonna blow your minds. I'm not gonna lie. This is incredible.
I'm in tears.
All
Dude.
right.
This is so
They
funny.
know it already. Madam Mim is a great poll.
Greg,
Number
you
one.
are actually killing me. I am
I
dying.
really do love Basil.
It was not planted. I can even.
Yeah, this is great. All right, so this
Look
is
at
what I
this,
just
dude.
pulled.
What? Oh my
This is
goodness.
just to prove it. This is the wrapper from this box.
Wow.
We just
Oh
opened
my
it.
Just open this. Look at this. Oh,
And I
wow,
handed it
looks
to
so
you.
good.
I could have opened.
Wow.
Just, of course, it had to be the enchanted Tamatoa.
Uh-huh.
So good. Well, Rochelle, you deserve this.
Oh,
Come on.
Because of the excitement level. Look at that.
You know, Rochelle already got one. You can keep it.
That
Oh,
is
thank you,
fantastic.
thank
It was so pretty. Did you? I love the foil.
So we got
You're right, yeah. That was such a crazy pull.
Jeez. Wow.
we can just.
Yeah.
I
I
passed it to
don't-
you.
We're gonna share it together. No, look at it.
Didn't
It's
you,
so
wasn't
good.
it the first booster pack you ever opened with a Tamatoa?
It was, yeah. Not the enchanted
Not
though.
enchanted.
Yeah.
I think it was foil though.
So I've got-
on here. Can we sleeve this guy up?
Immediately, I know so many people are touching it.
What
There's
is the estimated retail value?
we now have
Right,
all
you're
of the
getting, like, all the
finger
oils
oils
on
on
your
it.
fingers.
We do.
Freaking me out.
It's okay. I was only touching the side. I was only
That's
touching the side.
insane.
That
That's
is
insane.
insane. It's a good,
Oh.
sign for the
things to
live
come.
stream to come. It really is.
Oh, people are saying we should cut it in 3 pieces and share it.
Oh no.
That
Oh
whoever
my
said that is a
gosh.
good person, and we appreciate them. Thank
Oh,
you
like
for
what is
saying
it? What is
that.
it like? What is it like? The fable or the
Yeah,
story?
yeah.
Who are the king?
We'll
Let's
cut
cut
the-
it in half.
Cut the
Yeah,
Tamatoa
King
in
Lear.
3 pieces.
King Lear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever will give up the Tamatoa deserves it.
You know what? I'll give
Oh,
it
so I
up.
deserve it
don't
because I
want
gave it to you.
I will give it up.
I
don't
am the
want it.
king.
Oh man, well we can't come down from that. So these things are cooked. Anybody want to buy some? Anybody want to buy a box of?
What are the chances there's 2 in a?
It's got to be 0.
It's
It's
there's
literally.
no way. There's no way.
All right.
That's-
That is amazing. Super fun. I love that character too. Like
Yeah.
as a, I was a father when Moana came out, and so I loved singing that song. And Shiny is
Do we have anybody? No. Pulling an enchanted was on stream, not on our card.
Not on our
Like-
card.
Like who knew?
No.
We should have
And
also
that's
added.
the second time.
Very
Yeah,
good.
because they pulled an
That's very good.
enchanted
I
last
gotta-
Lorecast.
Oh, I
It
I got
was
a
an
David. My
Azure
David Bowie bag is pretty
Queen.
deep. Okay, my
No,
my
not
Tamatoa.
Azure.
We get into a Disney
Sure
kind
makes
of
guys.
cook off. You're losing. Okay, I'm not a very competitive player. Very competitive karaoke.
all right.
Singer
Well,
there.
sounds like if you're on my team.
Yeah, okay.
then-
What team Anybody, you're getting cleared. Okay, that's it. It's gonna be too
That's fun.
easy.
All right.
Oh,
Well,
man.
other than that, Shiny, what's your song of choice? What's if you had to like bring the house down?
If
What's your
if it depends on the night that we're in. Okay, if we're in that Disney mix, I like to kind of go into a nice high range. Anything Ariel can sing, I'm pretty sure I can get
You're a
that.
tenor?
No, I'm high. I go up. I'm up there.
Wow.
I like to reach up
Okay.
there and grab it, like alto, soprano sometimes. Part of Your World, I can tear it down with that one.
Wow. All right.
You know what I'm saying? I can do a Whole New World pretty well. If it's time to really bring the
Oh,
house
yeah,
down,
Yeah.
I can go there
Do
with
you,
it.
have, do you have a partner? Does your wife sing?
Sometimes, but I like to work my.
do both
I do
parts.
both parts. Yeah, I like to hog the action there, so I'll just get both parts in.
When they sing at the same time, which one?
I'll just pull out my phone and have like a recording of myself
Yeah.
going at it, and then I can just
That
harmonize
is
that.
Incredible.
It's
yeah,
commitment.
You're like, I've got
You-
this
you
queued
gotta-
up.
You gotta fully commit.
That's how you know that you're in your own
On the
streaming production, because you've got the production in your phone.
And you got to be on a whole nother level. Okay,
A whole new world.
A whole new world. There it is. There it
Don't
is.
you
There
dare
it is.
close your eyes.
There it is. There. That's a little okay. Okay, I see you. I don't know.
I am actually tone deaf. Just so at least my wife tells me that.
But the thing about singing, it's all about you just gotta sit, you gotta feel it. It's all about emotionality.
Yeah.
Okay, because there are people who are very famous that can't sing at all.
Pessoa.
I think that are very famous for singing. Like I like to pick on the boss. Okay.
Oh yeah, he can.
I don't think he can sing.
No.
Born in the USA.
That's
Have you
what I
heard
do.
that
A
song?
whole new
He's
world
got like one
together.
note.
That's
He's
like
got
ours.
one
That's
note.
why I'm great at boss.
That's
Because
what I'm
just like,
saying.
oh yeah, I can
And
just
he's
do
like
the
really
no changing of notes. Great. I'm in.
He's really famous for singing, and I don't think he's like hitting those notes like that.
Right.
I think that's just like organized yelling. I call it, which is cool though. That's a talent. That's a vibe.
Well, that's what Seattle's all about. You got
The
the
grunge?
Vetters and the exactly. I'm going hungry.
Okay, I'm still coming down off of this whole thing.
I know.
I'm like looking
You're
at
like, how do we
this thing, and
transition away
and
from
there's-
grunge
right,
rock to?
and I'm trying to focus, but I keep getting blinded by the shiny thing that's sitting right here unsleeved. We need to get a
Yeah.
sleeve in here. Hey, you guys over there,
Yeah,
all y'all back over
I'll
there.
go get some sleeves.
Hey, all you guys, go grab some sleeves and bring those in here and get
Please,
this
we
thing
needed some
sorted out.
sleeves.
And
How
you,
do they not
protection.
think
We need an
ahead?
armor.
all you guys over there,
Uploaders
get-
at the
get
ready.
back to work.
My
Are you guys like me, where it's
So,
like in
um,
your leave bag
just to
you have like
transition off of
a
that,
hard case and like top loaders?
are-
Okay, good. It's not
what's-
just me then.
Yeah, just in case.
without naming specifics. and
Okay.
obviously,
Like we were at
you know, we're
Disneyland
aware
together.
that
We're like, all right,
we're
you have
well
your sleeves just in
happen.
case, right?
But
Yeah.
aside from that,
Okay.
what kind of things are you interested in hearing
Yeah,
about?
when we
today?
Oh man, I'm in a world because when we do have to address it. I think I'm sure there's
Yeah,
going to be
about
something
whatever
that did
was getting
happen, and it was unfortunate that
Right.
did happen.
There's an
Hopefully that
enchanted in
person
every single
gets caught
box.
and thrown into the meat grinder. But
We
still,
did get 3.
I was looking forward to hearing about what's going to happen next, the next cards, the next sets. I'm very excited to hear about the World's Tournament. I think that's going to be really cool. Those dates did come out. You gave those dates to us.
Yeah.
But just more information about that and just talking about the next sets, potentially before the leaks happen, maybe like a ban list or a rotation or how that thing will work or an alternate format or more ways to play. I would like to hear about like a kids league or a way like a youth and under tournament or something like that, or just more, just like we talked about here, just more avenues of communication and also like another tournament series potentially between the story set championship and the main DLC. Like maybe we can empower some of these stores who've been filling in the void in those times where we haven't had those official sanctioned DLCs, these massive 2,000 person events, maybe like a 500 person event or 200 person event with some type of official prizing associated with it. Maybe they could get a buy in the DLC, or maybe they could get like a official card, or they can get like some type of thing. And I think that'll be really, really neat. But I'm just excited because I know that there's a lot of cool things that are being planned. I'm certain that you guys are working very hard. I can just see the people
I am
around
excited
and
for
just being
So
here.
excited.
You guys are on the
I think we're a good spot to look over them real quick. Hey, where'd he go? Share my screen.
Really clear that Rochelle has been here for 2 years.
Yeah,
holding it down.
Doing a lot of this
yeah,
pretty much on your own, which has been nuts.
Yeah, and I joined. It's coming in
Show.
a few weeks.
Yeah.
and,
I love the Rapunzel.
I joined and got a lot of stuff started at the
Yeah.
so like set champs and challenge itself and Lorecasts and panels that we've done and stuff like that. That was like there's a great like creative team and things like that have been, and the game design team and all that have been helping. But building out the team to be able to get a lot of that stuff done is a more recent thing. So
Exactly.
we're definitely like we're in this place right now of like building things up and trying to work as fast as we can, but not sacrificing that quality.
Mhm.
Make sure that things happen. So you know,
sure.
even though I mentioned like being involved with organized play in the first year,
Golden
Ability is
Mini.
on
now
Watch, I think.
I'm working with you,
Yeah.
stuff like this going.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
like
Body watch.
getting more people in here. People are able to like focus on rather than doing all the things, focus on individual things, individual projects, and so.
Yeah, you
Things-
can only wear
things
so many
like
hats.
today,
I mean, you
yeah.
got one hat on. It looks really great.
Thank you.
Right?
Our predictions. Why did I? Let's see. My screen is not up. That's just us.
Is it just me kind of trying to like look in the background to be like, is there any new set 8 stuff?
No, way ahead of you. Nothing.
Nothing. Besides like the play
Nope.
mats. I'm like, where's the rest of it?
The only thing I could say is Rochelle has stickers. She's got a
I saw
Rockstar
the Stitch sticker.
and the Steel sticker. Yep.
What?
Was it Steel or Ruby? I
Yep.
thought it was Ruby.
The one that's on screen right now looks like it's the Steel symbol, and then underneath it is the Rockstar Stitch.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, we've seen everything else.
Okay. I know. I'm just like,
There's-
oh my
yeah,
gosh.
the sticker on the cup, the sticker on the laptop. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
Well, the sticker on the cup we've seen. If you remember,
We've seen, correct.
because
Yes.
it came in the when you went to nationals in the goodie bag. It
Convention
was in
of
that.
folks
Yep.
who are all there for Disney Lorcana.
I never
is
saw
a dream
those
come
goodie
true.
bags.
So we're really working towards that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Very
we're
well
working
said,
on
I can't
that.
wait. I can't wait. You know, and then now we have the team in place to be able to execute on all that fun
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not just Rochelle. You know, because you did a fantastic, amazing job with
Yeah,
all the
thank
resources
you.
that you
Yeah.
had, and now being able to do even more resources. And now that you have this Tamatoa, you'll be able to do even more.
I can do it more. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're rubbing it in. I might have to trade. I mean, let's go one for one. I'll trade you this Iago. Okay, let me tell you. This card,
That seems like a raw
It's-
deal. I don't know. I don't know if
it's not foil.
Maybe
okay?
if it's 2 Iagos.
Oh, you know what?
Do you have
Let's find
another
another one.
one?
Let's find another one. I'm about to pull one right here. Here it is.
All right.
And
let's go.
I think I held that pack too. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here we
You
go.
totally did. You totally did. Yeah. Crack it open.
Held a wrap up on
If there is a foil Iago, I will pass over the Tamatoa.
Oh, all right. You heard it here first. Oh, wow. Now he's like, I better get a foil Iago.
I feel like the
pressure.
cards or the
The
packs
pressure.
they
We got
open
out of
in the
order.
game are always just
You got out of
broken.
order. Oh, it's not. I just
Always
spoiled
have a
it.
chance.
Oh,
You
we got Penny, the orphan. How did I do this last time? We got TikTok. I like this guy. Okay. He's got good energy.
Here,
I like
hand
his
him- hand him
tenacity.
to me. I'll
We got Madame Medusa. We have the Duchess.
Got the Duchess.
Glass Slipper.
Glass slipper.
We got Pirate
Ooh.
Pete. Oh, foil TikTok. Okay, how about this? This guy's way
Ooh,
better than me.
that's
I hope they pull the
Know what
cards
that
that
word-
we already
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
People are asking who are the people besides Rochelle. So we said at the start, but real quick,
Oh.
if you haven't met JDZ,
Hello.
He's a great content creator in the community that is joining us today. And then Greg Tito is our new communications director.
Hi, everybody. I'm Greg
Absolutely.
Tito. I keep looking at myself rather than at the camera. But I'll
Oh,
look
yeah,
at
you gotta look down.
I'm
Hello.
looking at you
How
too,
are
yeah.
you? What's going on?
There you go. Yeah, it's good. It's good to be
yeah,
here.
we have lower thirds that we'll put up after the counter goes
Yeah.
away.
Like I said, if I do anything, the
Yeah.
counter goes away and resets. We don't want to reset
don't
the
want
counter.
that.
I
You
just
don't want
realized
that.
Rochelle's
Yeah.
like
Oh,
card
wow.
game
Please,
is like
please.
the lanterns
You guys
from a
can slide a little
puzzle.
bit. I
That's
want
so
us to
cute.
see.
Okay, is
We're
that
learning. This is our first
How- yeah.
official live stream with more than one person.
okay?
Yeah.
How's the sound? How's
Yeah.
the light? How's it look? You guys, this is live. Okay, this is an event here. So how's it looking? How's it sounding? Because I think this is the first one, but there's going to be more. And I'm right up the
Way
street.
more.
I'll just walk here, and I'll just show up one day.
That's what's great. Yeah.
and you guys can just let me get in.
That's
Let me get a
that's
badge or something. I mean, we can talk about this, or maybe I can come in here from time to
Absolutely.
time.
Yeah, we got a top-down one we can start to use.
that was the thing that we started chatting, and for people that watch your streams, there had been an ongoing joke of like Walt Disney was in your DMs. So that was me.
You've been making that
Yeah.
happen
Yeah,
as much as we can.
That is so
and
funny.
so we had been chatting for a while, and then JD's like, by the way, you want to get lunch sometime? And I was like, oh, when will you be in the area? It's like, I'm always in the area. So
It just so happened. It just happened to coordinate that way. So I know a lot of people would be I have a lot of content creator people, a lot of great broadcasters. There are a lot of people in the community who are doing a fantastic job, really just telling the story about this game and sharing this game to a bunch of people. I can give shout outs for the remaining portion of the day if I want to start.
Just keep going.
But I just want to say I'm just so fortunate to just be so close to be here. So I'm certain that there are a ton of other individuals who could potentially be in the seat that I'm sitting right now, and hopefully no one's too jealous or start hating me too bad because I'm here and you're not.
Well, you'd be even more jealous if I gave you the Tomato. So
that's why I understand.
I didn't want to.
I understand. We'll just,
the thing.
I know Rachel's gonna just slide it to me on the way out.
Yeah.
So in lieu of any,
you can post that on social. What's your social, by the way? How do people follow you?
If you want to find me, okay, it's JDZ Quest with no S, okay, all over the place. JDZ Quest on Twitch, on YouTube, on Instagram, on X, okay. And I just started the X, I just started the Instagram, but I've been on Twitch, and like I said, it's been a slow grind. We started, it was just me and like 4 other people in there, and we just continually showed up every day and just kept going. And now we're almost at 1,600 followers on the JDZ Quest Twitch stream almost every day.
That's great.
So shout out to the Twitch, shout out to the YouTube, shout out to the GOAT World for lending me over here. Shout out to the ICL for all of the broadcast opportunities. You guys want to tune into the ICL. I'm sure you guys have seen the ICL. It's competitive Lorcana team play. It happens Monday, Wednesday, or Friday on the Wonder Twitch. Luke Wonderland, DLC champion, is hosting and broadcasting that every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's just lots of fun. Just any opportunity I can to be a broadcaster, because I think that that's where my strong suit is. I'm a pretty decent, okay, middling player, but as a broadcaster, I think I can add something to the game, and I'm always going to be trying to do that. So.
I love when you're casting.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Maybe that's a preview.
Oh, wait, what? Hey,
I gotta go do that show later. I'll add it in.
One thing that I do want to mention again, Greg, I know that you've done this for other things before, but one of the things with a TCG is to make sure that there's card previews.
Yes.
So make sure that you remember that when you go out there.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
We got to make sure we
got
got
a whole bunch of stuff.
Do you have the
here.
cards printed? Did you print the cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where is that stack of cards?
It's in here.
Oh, it's in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
don't let me forget it.
Just make sure that you do not forget it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's what a team does. We help each other out, right? We're lifting each other up, making things happen as much as we can. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. We'll make it happen. Because we got a show going in 28 minutes. We're going to make it all happen. So I can't wait. It's going to be what I like to say, nonstop.
Okay. I like that. I'm stealing that to Greg. I need to get, where's my pen again? I'm gonna steal all Greg's jokes because these are really funny. And I'm about to no. I'm a notorious joke thief, dude. And I'll just take them. I'll put my own.
You're
twist
like the
on
Robin Williams of the Disney Lorcana.
There it is. And that one's gone. Okay, I'm taking that. I like that. You pause on it.
Sorry, that was a stand-up joke. I don't know. Maybe I used to do stand-up comedy, and there's lots of people who are like notorious for doing that. Seeing and they saw them in the back of the room. You'd be like, okay, my joke's gonna be somewhere else. So that's you. You're gonna be doing that. And I give you permission.
But the thing is about me, I always shout out to the real ones, salute to the OGs. If I know I'm stealing your joke, I'll always say, hey, I got credit from. I'll credit.
Yeah,
I'm big on giving credit.
That's an important
I'm big on giving credit. I'll steal your joke. But okay, after I get the LOLs, I'm like, that was Greg.
I do that. Yeah. I've done that before. Actually, I did this while we were doing, practices and rehearsals for the show. I said something that really killed. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious!" I'm like, "It was a Steve Martin bit from 1972." But I'm glad that you all really.
I mean, no. If I don't know you, you're not getting any shout outs. I'm just gonna steal with no credit.
Right. Steve Martin's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, free. He's free. Yeah. Especially if it's 7. It's like there's a statute of limitations.
Right. Exactly.
If it's 40 years, get out of here, dude. Your joke's gone, pal. Give me that.
It's in the public domain. It's able to be
Such a
used.
random.
There's no copyright.
We're still in that.
No more.
We're taking that for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, what's going on in the chat? Who's talking it up?
There is a bunch of just people that are happy that JD's here.
No, much love.
Happy that
Much
JD's
love.
here.
I'm glad I could be here too, and hopefully, people enjoy it. And I know that this thing that's happening. I honestly don't know what's going to happen here in 26 minutes, and I'm more excited for that. I'm trying to hit the fast forward a little bit, but we're going to continue to let the time tick down. We're going to let it happen. And we're going to vibe. I think it's going to be.
We're going to vibe. Because it's Seattle. That's the cool thing, too. We have these new offices here in Seattle. I've been living in Seattle for 10 years, and I've never actually worked in the city. I've always commuted outside of the city, which made no sense. But now I get to be like, oh, I'm going to move from the same city limits, inside the city limits. And here, where the Ravensburger office is in downtown Seattle, right by the Space Needle, it feels like we're in the middle of this huge, thriving city community. Right. And Seattle, I don't know if everybody knows this, but it is a huge tabletop gaming world. Like there are so many folks here who have worked at other companies, started their own companies, are making card games, making TCGs, making board games, making RPGs. And so I can't wait to start filtering all of the amazing people in this community through this room, right? Yeah. Like bring them in, talk about their careers, their history, and of course all the Disney Lorcana players who are here. I want to know about you and your experiences with this game, with Disney, with all the amazing movies and shows that they produce, and how these cards are a great representation of those glimmers for those characters. And yeah, we're going to be doing so much more of that programming here from this room. So look forward to that. And if you are a content creator in the general area, or if you want to travel up here, let us know. Get in touch with us. Join the Discord, as we've said. That's
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Join the Discord.
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Yes, it works. All right, awesome.
Hey, let me tell you,
we should have a button where we put flash that on the screen. But not now because the counter will go away.
If you're ever thinking about coming to Seattle, like right now is the time to come, because I'm telling you, the weather outside, oh my goodness.
Oh, it is.
Seattle in the spring and in the summertime, I put it up against any location
it's gorgeous.
On earth. It is just so good, so nice. Right. The sun is shining, people are smiling. When the sun comes out, people just get crazy. Like people are jogging and riding bikes and on motorcycles and barbecuing on their top of their car. It's just so much going on.
We're so
barbecuing. While they're driving, while they're caught in traffic,
and they're cutting
up some brats.
They're driving, eating ice cream, barbecuing, cutting grass, just doing all the summer activities at the same time.
I know we get this reputation. Seattle has this reputation of being it's rainy, it's cold,
it
moody, only drinking coffee, which is that part is
ironic.
But that's only true for like November to March. Right? Mm-hmm. Really, April through September, October, it is the most gorgeous, amazing climate ever. There's no bugs, which is huge. I lived in the South. It's bad. There's no mosquitoes. Yep. We got spiders. We got spider season. So if you don't like spiders, it's probably not the best area to go to. But the spiders get all the bugs, and so it is outside, 70 degrees. You got mountains in every direction. It's great.
The beach, the ocean, you have and we don't have the insects and the bugs, like you said, the heat. We don't have the crazy heat.
Yeah.
We don't have the super torrential downpours. We don't have a lot of natural disasters. These no earthquakes. And let's go. Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad. I shouldn't even said that. But like tornadoes and all those kind of hurricanes. Sorry. We just don't have that kind of stuff. But just driving here, it took me a long time to get here because there's so much traffic because of the huge accident. But just looking at, I'm serious. It was a nice drive because I'm taking the scenic route. You got the mountains, you got the trees, you got the beautiful views. I'm like, this place is pretty nice.
It is. And then I can't wait to start biking. I'm going to bike from West Seattle.
Let's go.
Down to the ferry. There's a water taxi that goes across the Salish Sea, they call it, right? Which is part of the Puget Sound. And then I want to bike up like the waterfront, past the aquarium, past the Pike Place Marsh, all those like beautiful areas to here, to this office. And it's, I can't wait. I'm going to start, doing pictures and selfies on my Instagram.
Let's go.
Like, my biking commute to this amazing office.
I'll follow you. I don't think I follow you on Instagram. I need to make that. I need to fix that. I'll get that fixed.
Absolutely.
If production's watching this, you're controlling the Instagram right now. Let's go ahead and slap a follow on Greg real quick if you haven't done so already.
At Greg Tito. GregTito.com. That's also where I have some stuff about books and things I've written.
Let's go.
And then I'm on Blue Sky. I know. What do you think of Blue Sky? Have you used that yet? You
listen, I just figued out the X thing like a week ago. Okay, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I was like, it's on X. What does that mean? Okay, I just saw this thing. It's formerly known as Twitter. Now X.
Okay. Yeah, I know Twitter.
I know Twitter.
Twitter was great.
I didn't know Twitter.
I
missed all of that. Okay, I skipped the Twitter. We skipped the Instagram. We skipped everything until this whole thing started. I was like, you got to get on social media. Well, I tried it. Abysmal. I'm having a bad time, Greg.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not.
I'm
not enjoying myself, but it is what it is.
You'll grow like you do with everything.
It's happening.
Yeah, right.
It's
like you do with playing Lorcana. You get better. You get, you level up a little bit along the way. Yeah.
Baby step. For sure.
Well, I love Blue Sky. It has become my communication point of choice. And so
we're barely 20
excited
minutes
about that.
away from all the
So many more
announcements.
different communities, and I mean,
I'm
like
literally
Discord, that
dying.
feels like a growing up of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
oh, this is a new platform, and we're excited to
I'll try it out.
to jump on board.
I'll get
I know, right?
production.
I'll
JD
follow you there.
Yeah, we'll follow.
I love how you're giving notes to your
Production is my wife. I don't. What's a one person production?
She loves it when you call it.
So-
out.
She's
So we got a message in the chat of is Disney Lorcana going to work with any more North America content creators that are new?
Yes.
Just
Hey,
The answer is yes.
you see this guy?
hey,
Yes, there he is.
what's up?
Yeah.
I'm new and I'm a content creator,
Yeah.
and I think there's going to be more opportunities because I'm gonna keep it a full buck nasty being with you guys. Okay, keep it 100, cool 100 with you guys.
Keep it.
This is being real. Okay, EU's crushing us out here in the content creation support space. There, I'm gonna keep it a full support. Okay, shout out to Baker, shout out to Stacey, shout out to Kawa and Earl Meister and all the great EU content creators.
Great folks.
They're crushing us.
They
Okay,
are.
bad.
Yeah.
And as a content creator, okay, in the North American space, I do feel very prideful about that. And I see them and they're flexing. Hey guys, we got all this great stuff. We're doing these set championships, very exclusive content creation things. We got all these opportunities. And I'm just like looking out the window, like, hey, we need to match that energy. Okay.
We're all just figured out.
Again, not taking nothing away from them.
But now you're looking out the window for the top of
Yeah, we're
the
here.
building.
We're
See that? We're coming. And I know for a fact
we turn into like a wrestling promo. You're like, you're right.
Let me tell you something, Spezzy. When we get there in SummerSlam, I'm coming for you, Baker. Lock in, baby. You're going down. No, something like that. But still,
They're gonna join the team though. That's the thing, right? Like I obviously
Yeah.
there's amazing stuff that they're doing, and we can learn and grow
For sure.
and
Yeah.
make sure that they're a part of it as well. Like I
Mhm.
would love for them to come. Guys, if you're out in the Seattle area, come be a part of this.
Yeah.
Come and join the room, and we'll open up some packs. I can't guarantee you'll get an amazing pull, but
every time you say that, I'm looking right at it's on
I
the
know,
table. It's on
right.
Greg. It's on the
It's
table
right.
now.
Now
And
it's
it's
on the
not slaved
table.
up. It's on the table.
Yeah.
Here, I won't get any coffee on it.
It's raw, uncut, enchanted tomato, just naked
Just there.
on the table, and I hate that for all of us. Okay, and I think Rochelle knows how I'm feeling. I'm sweating a little bit.
This is also a preview and later. You're gonna hate something that happens later.
No, please. I'm sweating. I'm actively sweating right now. I'm kidding.
That's because
Nope.
we're turning the air off. In
No,
here.
no, but seriously though, I think that there are some phenomenal content creators out there, big and small,
Yeah.
all over the world, who are doing a great job of telling the story of the game and keeping the game fresh and live and putting their own unique perspectives on it. There's so many people that I subscribe to and that I watch all the time. But I think to whoever said that, I think it's just keep doing what you're doing, keep grinding, and know what you're doing it for. Because if you're doing it for some type of financial thing, it's probably the market. I just don't think it's big enough for that yet. But if you're doing it for the passion, if you really like this game, if you really like this community, and you're doing it because you enjoy the process of creating things and making things and engaging with community, then you're going to have joy. You're going to seek joy. And this is me telling you, if you're thinking about it, this is your time to just do it. Like, there's no one's going to sit there and say, hey, Greg, I need you to make this YouTube channel and I need you to have it done by this day. That's not how creativity works. It's going to have to be you being inspired by yourself to get out there and do something that you want to do. And whoever watches it, great, but it's something that you want to make. And hopefully if you put the passion behind it, people will be attracted to it and they'll continue to come back. And I think it can work.
I think that's a really important part about content creation in general is if it's not something that you are doing for you, you can get burnt out so quickly.
Absolutely.
That is a good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always think of Shia LaBeouf where you're just like, just do it.
Do it, yeah.
Make it, turn it into
Yeah.
something that you can, and that's it. You got to have that,
Right.
that mentality and also get the joy out of it.
For
And
sure.
That will spread the joy to everyone else.
and-
Right? I mean,
and-
that's what
yeah.
the community is all about. It's like lifting everybody up who's, learning and growing and, getting something out of your content, right? You're
Mhm.
putting it out there in the world like we're doing right now, right? That's what this is. And so, just going back to, all the European Union folks who are coming, like they have high-speed rail.
Yeah.
And they're able to get to different
Yeah,
communities
yeah.
a little bit quicker than we are here in the United States. We have a big country. And so that's why Seattle here has been a little bit felt a little bit more isolated because he's like bringing people from the East Coast. It's not as easy as it is to bring people from Manchester or whatever. And I don't know how maps work or locations or areas of everything like that, but the invitation is always there, right? So making your content, make it awesome, make it for you, and we'll see that and hopefully bring you in and make you, highlighted here on the live streams that we're doing. That's a big part of what I want to do going forward is start, shining that spotlight on people who are doing cool, amazing things in the community, and that's what this is going to be all about going forward. That's what the next chapter is all about.
Absolutely. I like it. It's like a new beginning, a fresh start, the next chapter. And I think it's going to work.
We got past the 15-minute mark here.
Now I stopped looking at the clock, Greg. You just got me back on the timer now.
I really thought that we were going to mess up the live stream at some point. So we do have a safety of another 15-minute counter
we did have a 15
that we could have put up there, but I don't think we need
case.
to because we're just that good.
Hey, we're cooking.
Yeah, we're making it happen.
We're cooking. I'm getting another boost in here. Okay, here we go.
Boost it up.
I'm boosting. Now I know
I can't wait.
Iago.
Okay, we're going to get a full Iago.
You're calling it? You're calling it?
It's going to happen.
Please. If it's in there.
Please. Toby.
I know. I was
got
like, y'all are complaining.
Dolores.
You don't have people close
There
by.
has
There
to be stakes with the pack opening.
You could be a hand model, I think. You're doing a fantastic job. Hey. Little town is a quiet village. There you go. That's a little sample. That's a little sample. That's a little taste test. That's a little taste. I got that one. Baymax.
We got that big one.
Oh,
where we got big Baymax and little Baymax.
There you go.
Let's go.
Right next to each other.
You got the Mushu. You got Ganta. Come on, Iago, one time.
Oh,
not this guy.
Not
this guy.
Not this time. What you got?
Mariano's on his way. Shout out to Katie.
Boyfriend's here.
Shout out to my good friend Katie. Every time she sees this guy, she's always Mariano's on his way. She does it way better. Okay, but quite fun. She's another. Katie.
Katie's boyfriend's here.
Mariano's on his way. Something like that. Quite good.
I like that.
Katie actually
like a Kermit thing going on.
Katie's actually in the chat and said, "What can I do to be on one of these in between Rochelle and JD's?"
You're welcome. Come on.
You gotta take the trip. Get on the plane.
Seattle.
Just start walking and get up here.
Yeah.
I think we are going to get better at doing video calls and things like that too. So not everybody has to travel to be in this room. You can travel via the interwebs to be a part of this, which is something we'll get better at. As we figure out how all of this amazing equipment works. I know some folks in the Discord were saying like they wanted a walkthrough of all of the video equipment and how it all works, and we are not the people to do that.
Yeah.
And listen.
Maybe you are. Maybe you know what all these lights.
I've learned a lot. I've been streaming and broadcasting for a long time now, and I've got a pretty good depth of knowledge. But I'm looking around this dojo here you guys got set up, and this is far more advanced than I have ever seen. We got all cams up here. You got cams. Bro, can we get camera 2 here? Is that we can't switch? We can't switch. Never mind. Okay. No. We won't. We got camera 1. We got camera 2. We got camera 3. This is insane. Like
this camera up here.
Camera
for top down.
This whole thing is next level.
Once we get through the announcements and we don't need the timer,
yeah,
I will go through all the cameras.
Okay, we will do all of them. We'll put our faces in all of them. We'll make it fun.
This setup is much better than anything I could have. You got the sound deals and everything. Yeah. It's next level. This is a professional organization here. So
shout out to our video folks, Tate and Josh, who spent a couple of days putting this together and making it look awesome, and allowed us just to come in and press some boutons and make it all work. They did a fantastic job. It's coming together, right? Yeah, we got to put it through its courses and level up and make things happen. I think actually you were pointing back there. I think we actually need one more camera to point this way. Because we have a table here and we want people to be able to, like, if we would do a pack rush.
A battle
or any type of play against each other.
Okay,
having that I think would be the next level up.
Yeah, I think like getting play in here and streaming gameplay is like a must.
It's huge.
So,
like I said, you guys, if you call me at any moment, okay, and just say hey, or don't even call me, just look outside. I would just be camping out in the door down there. Just give me a key. I'll just walk in. Just pretend like I work here. Like, hey, this is guy. Why does he keep showing up?
I will not give you a key.
Oh, come on. Please, okay.
But we'll get you in. We'll get you in. We'll play all the time. That's the best part about this.
Just slide me a little key.
If you call, I will open the door.
Okay.
I will not give you a key.
Rochelle, listen, okay. I need you to back off of that. You're sounding way too. That's way too
We made a copy
definite.
already. You're good.
You're sounding way too definite there. We got to leave a small door open. No pun intended.
The JD door.
Can I get a? Hey, maybe you know what? Maybe not a key right now, but maybe
Soon.
someday. Give me just leave it open-ended, because Disney's all about dreams. Okay, it's all about hope.
Mhm.
Okay, we don't want to just extinguish the hope. We got to keep the hope alive. So if you say you'll never get a key, heart's broken. Okay,
Okay.
heart's broken.
You can dream for a key. You could wish for
We're at like
a
10
key.
Wish.
minutes.
I'm gonna crack open.
If
Let's
he
see if
pulls
we get another one.
heavy here, I'm walking out of here. There it is. I can't
What's
take
it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We don't know.
If Greg pulls heavy again,
Oh my
I'm
god.
walking out of here. No, I'm kidding.
What if it happens?
What if he pulls?
What if I can't open this pack?
Oh, let me show you the secret. Here's the secret. And I learned
What is
this.
the secret?
I learned this
I
from
did it.
I learned this from Lorcana Bell, and I'm gonna share this with you, Greg,
Share it,
and
share
everyone
it.
else. You take the pack right here, and you pull it back like that.
Yeah, that's what I was. Oh,
That's what I do. Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
I literally cracked it.
past the 10 minute
We're,
mark.
we're close. We're getting there.
9 minutes, 44
Dreams.
seconds. All right, we got some hero.
There goes my hero. I
You
got that
guys
one too.
cannot see it at all. I know. We do have another angle, which is that camera over there, which we're gonna do it eventually. Canine Crunchies. Yes. Yes. Cybug. It's an invasive enemy. I like doing it slow. I don't know.
It works for you.
all,
It
the,
works.
all the comments, I like to do it. Can you pronounce this for me?
Yzma.
Yzma. Thank you. I think
Part's
the
cool.
first time I did this, I was like, Wisema? Wisema? Oh, I do love Robin Hood. Robin Hood is certainly one of my favorites. I love that there's so many Robin Hoods to share in this game. Bolt.
Mhm,
One
mhm.
day I'll figure out what the angle is so that you can actually at least see the
You got to
card.
like the makeup thing. How
There
they
you
do
go.
it. I don't know if that works.
Ooh, that works. Yeah, that was good. Awesome. Maurice's machine. Fix It Felix Jr. Oh, we're getting into the special ones. I've got Rhino. Hello. Hello, Rhino.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Back to back.
Back to Jafar.
That's neat.
That's right. We got Jafar newly crowned, and then Jafar newly crowned in a foil.
Let's go. Back to back.
Wow.
That's pretty neat. I
Cool.
don't think you don't rarely see too many back to backies these days. That was nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
right? I'm trying to get that foil effect so that you all can see it.
I got the Cybug. We got Tanana, Robin Hood. Okay. Pacha. I like this Pacha. King Stefan. This guy crushes in sealed as well. If you got, I like a King Stefan. This guy soloed me in sealed. Hey, Maribel. I pulled Enchanted Maribel the other day. Very lit. Steel Coil. Pascal. This card also crushes in sealed and limited. Goofy. Let's go. Legendary. We out here. Mickey. Yeah. And we got the Kenai foil. It's better than Iago, by the way.
I saw an amethyst foil and was like, am I losing the
No.
tomato?
Oh, I would never do that to you, Rochelle.
I got a Cogsworth.
Let's go.
Hey.
Elsa.
Elsa.
Yep.
Water has memory.
There's one.
That card's cool.
I think that was Katie loved that card. That was the thing. He's a tramp. Roger Radcliffe. Orville. Helga Sinclair.
Helga.
There's a lot of Helga Sinclair. There's a lot of people trying to get people to play this card.
That card's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool, especially right now with all the evasive stuff going on. That card's quite neat.
Pascal. The Prince. Chernabog.
I'm gonna cosplay as that Helgen Sinclair card.
Pongo. And Freckles foil.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Puppy.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You can tell it's Freckles because he's got freckles.
Hey.
Is that how they do it?
How do what?
It's like the same thing with patch.
They
Get a
all
patch.
They'll have like the
spots.
dots. You had me going there for a second, Greg, because I was like, is there really a noticeable, discernible difference between Freckle and the rest?
They're all named Freckles.
they all are Freckles. We are all Freckles. Okay.
Awesome. All right, 6 minutes left. I can't believe it. I gotta start cleaning up. I'm in that like, nervous. I gotta start cleaning up.
Oh man. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Card previews.
Card previews. Where are they? Are they in here?
They're right there.
They're where?
They're right there under the desk.
All right, we got them. I think we know where they are.
Okay.
All right. All right. I'm gonna drink more coffee.
I need to get some. I didn't get
my
any
energy after the show.
I didn't get a chance to eat this morning. I was driving and I was like, you know what? Let's just bypass. I don't eat. I'm locked in, Rochelle. I don't eat. When it's time
excited, yeah.
apparently.
You know what?
Breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and we have
Unless,
failed.
unless it is the next chapter.
And that's the next chapter is the most important meal
That's
of the
the
day.
most important meal of the day.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, are you guys getting excited? I'm getting a little excited about this.
I am like
I am so excited.
the anticipation
5 more
is
minutes
killing
away.
me. And again, everyone out there who's watching this live stream right now, thank you so much for hanging out and keeping the
Being a part of
anticipation
this,
level
yeah.
high and showing up, showing your love. I can see the comments rolling in. I thank you for being here, and I think it's going to be great. I'm excited as a fan and as someone who doesn't know exactly what's about to be announced. I'm ready. I'm ready. So
You're in.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Laser focused, just like you all should be.
The chat, they keep naming a brand name that I'm not gonna say,
Okay.
but they
Is
keep wanting you to one shot a hand pie.
Okay.
That's how we'll refer to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We're in the dojo. We cannot
I
say
thought he
what it
was
is,
trying
but
to
it is
get
a
one when he was like,
is
"I
it a
didn't have
peanut butter and
chance to
jelly
eat."
sandwich without
Yeah.
without ends of the bread around?
Wow.
Okay.
Go for
That is my
incredible.
commentary.
Those are good in the
sustenance.
freezer. You put them in the
Yeah,
freezer.
put them in the freezer.
Ugh.
Let them thaw out in the pocket.
Ooh.
You pull it out.
I don't think we have any.
Take it right now. If
Otherwise,
you had one, I would.
absolutely.
If you had one right now, it's gone. I would
We've
demolish.
got actually an entire tray here under the table.
I would completely
We need to remember that that's like the JD sustenance.
You know what? When I finally get famous, that'll be my demands. Okay, I need a trailer.
That'll be your writer, yeah, right?
Air fry and you'll
The
never
M&M's
go
separated
back.
by color.
Have you ever
and then-
air fried it before? Someone said air fry and you'll never go back.
Whoa.
That might be next level.
Right.
I'm trying that.
All right.
That sounds
I
good.
like that. That's a good idea.
That sounds
Yeah.
good, man. I'm trying that now. That's a great tip.
So
Air
like
fry.
we worked on what's being revealed today, and I'm still like so excited.
So excited. I know, right?
It's like it has this like Christmas morning kind of vibe. Anytime we do one of these things, I get very like, oh, I can't wait for people to see this.
How could you not, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? And then, here we're in the new office. I can't wait to, everybody should be gathering in the kitchen, like getting ready to see everything that we've been planning this whole time.
Yeah.
I know.
Are you gonna get people together?
I hope so. Well, they should be going there already. They should be making,
Mhm.
they
Okay.
should be congregating there.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I don't hope so anyway.
Is anybody moving?
Yeah, we got
Hey,
to give some notes to production.
Hey,
We're in a
yes.
closed door here, so we can't.
Yeah.
Get out there.
They don't know that this is it's supposed to be like
They're gonna see. They're gonna see. Well, we have some cameras outside, but
Okay.
they'll see that we're in a closed room.
Oh,
So
man.
JD has been talking to no one.
You guys have to believe in the magic. Hey, you. Hey, clean that desk up, okay? All that stuff. Greg, not Greg. What's his guy?
Very clean.
Clean that up. We
Yeah.
got a people coming around.
Yeah, right.
And you get back to work, pal. What are you doing?
They're getting the garbage can and like pushing everything into it, making it ready to go. I know, right? We got 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 minutes left.
It is 26 seconds.
This is like the gates are open for Reign of Jafar.
It is the Reign of Jafar opening.
Yeah. So
Ooh.
I'm oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
That's one thing I hope they spoil. Let's spoil the lore. Let's get the lore in because
Right.
I think I called it.
He's
Hopefully-
newly crowned.
Hopefully, I called it, okay, and that Arcasia is actually Jafar the whole time. Thoughts?
No.
Dang
Wow.
I'm gonna deconfirm that right now. No.
Dang it. Okay.
We were gonna call it Jafar's Island.
Okay.
He's like,
That kind of
But we didn't.
gives it away.
Yeah.
That would have been neat. Like a little twist, like a little twisty twist there.
I like
Jafar
that,
was-
right? Like he's like a mask pull.
Yeah.
Right. I see.
Oh,
I see
maybe
what
they'll
you're going
get
for.
some of that going. Let's figure out
No, he just is able to control sand snakes. That's his.
Yeah, that's his power?
His jam.
Give me the lamp. That's my Jafar.
Could you imagine if I changed cameras right now?
I'd die. Please don't.
We'd have to wait an entire other hour for us to put it out there. I know, right?
so
We're almost
I'd
a minute and a half left. It's gonna be so great.
Let's do it.
Are you all getting excited about the next
Yes.
chapter? Because I am. It's.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Are you excited about the next chapter? Are you looking forward to Reign of Jafar?
Excited.
All of the stuff. Yeah, I still
I
can't believe
have
it.
to say, do
We've
miss
got a
the
lot of foils here. We're gonna crack up
trailers
with
they
some
used
more.
to give.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys after this, right? Right? You're gonna still be here after.
course.
We got Let's Go's in the chat. Let's get
Yeah,
more
let's
Let's
go,
Go.
let's go, let's get lit, let's get lit.
1 minute left.
Let's go, 1 minute.
Oh my gosh.
All right, I have to go talk to a whole bunch of people right now. I've been talking to you and I'm talking to everybody here, but now I have to go talk in front of people. It's going to be very exciting. Yeah,
Nerve-wracking.
45 minutes left.
You're gonna have to talk to our coworkers and not this group of over 10,000 viewers.
10,000 strangers who are watching right now.
Hello.
That's easier because I can't see. Well, actually, no, I can see.
10,000.
I can see what you're doing.
These are 10,000 of our friends.
Of our dearest friends. I can't wait. I'm so glad there's so many of you here, so many of you who are excited about watching this next chapter because it is going to be very exciting. All right, 20 seconds left.
I can't believe we made
All
it.
right, last predictions, go.
Oh my gosh.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna? He might be there.
Arcade is a robot.
Arcade
How did
is
you
not
nail
a
it?
robot.
I'm kidding.
5 seconds.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. Go.
All right, should we do it now?
All right, let's go.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.
Let's go.
Bye, Greg.
Awesome. It's time to do a show. Let's go see if we can make this happen. This is such a great office. I'm really excited about being here and being in the heart of Seattle. We get to show it off here. Look, there's water. There's the Puget Sound. It's amazing. We've got this amazing group of people who work on Disney Lorcana here to watch the next chapter. It's going to be fantastic. Wait, where is everybody? I told them all we got to get going. All right. I got to make sure, round up all the troops, make sure they're all here. All right, let's do it. Awesome. All right, everybody, we're going to start the next chapter very soon. Get in there, make it happen. Oh, good, Rochelle. Thank you. Perfect. I love that. Thank you so much. Awesome. All right, are you going to be able to come and watch the show? Yeah. All right, great. Awesome. We'll see you there. Awesome. Thank you. Awesome. Can't wait to see you there. This is great. Are you going to be able to come? Of course. Yes. Excellent. I love it. All right, Kelsey, did you got your signs? Awesome. Applause. Yeah. Everybody loves clapping. So good. Shane, are you going to be here? Definitely going to be there. Excellent. Awesome. I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Everybody from game design. Of course, they're playing. They're making things happen. They're playtesting. I love it. Awesome. Are you guys going to be able to come and make it? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Awesome. All right. Go down to the kitchen. Make sure. Yeah. Awesome. Allie, you're going to be able to do that?
Yes, I will.
Definitely.
All right. Sweet. I can't wait. This is going to be so fun. All right. Everybody over here from marketing.
Wow.
What?
Great hair.
All right. We need that energy a little bit higher. One more time. Yes. All right. I'm going to need you guys. I need you all to make it happen. Awesome. Cool. Coming together like it's happening. All right. Matt and Renee, you coming?
Oh my God, I saw that.
Awesome. I can't wait. Oh, Mike, what are you working on?
Villainous, of course.
Villainous. All right, sweet. And that's how happening right here. Oh, God, look at all these amazing things. What's up, Moxie? Moxie, I want to talk to you. All right, you can go away. That's fine. We'll talk to you later. I can't wait to play all of these games right now. They work on it right here in this office, which is fantastic. Naomi, are you going to be able to come?
Oh, yeah, I'm there.
Well, we have been rehearsing this whole time, so she better be there, right? Okay, awesome. Excellent. Florian, good to see you. You going to be able to come make it?
What's going on?
We're going to go do the show that we've
Oh,
been
is that
practicing.
right now?
That's happening right now.
All right, I'm on my way.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. And I just want to show off this because I love all these games. Anywhere where there's a whole bunch of games playing, it makes my heart really sing. It's really sing. All right, awesome. Elaine, get there. Come on. Do you know what we're saying? Okay, great. Awesome. All right, come along this way. We got to get all these people involved. This new office is fantastic. Look at all these amazing conference rooms, places to sit, places to be. There's playtesting. It's not happening in there right now, but it does happen in there sometimes. It's happening. It's amazing. All right, I think there's one more thing. Oh, yeah, I think Kyle is in here. He said he was working on something really important. Hey!
So I think I have finally figured out where this pattern goes. It's a signature.
I love this.
This does not make any sense. What is this?
This is rules, man.
Just drop all this right now. We got to tell everybody about the next chapter and what's happening.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be right there.
Okay,
The first
right.
time
What?
I tried it, I think it was
That was 7 words.
7 words?
I
7
will-
words?
I guess I'm
No!
a
All right,
loser.
this is
I
going to be
don't know
okay.
what's
I swear to gosh, this is going to be fun because over here you can see, I love that this is in the heart of Seattle, this office. It makes me have my heart sing a little bit as a Seattleite. And look, we got the Space Needle right there. Everybody is up in that building right now. They are playing the Disney Lorcana trading card game. Maybe. I don't know. I think so. Look, the elevator's going up. It's in there. They're going to be playing. That means that everybody has had time to come and be a part of this show. I can't wait. It is going to be fantastic. Everybody's here. Oh, my God, look. You're here. You made it. Oh, my God. I can't wait. I don't need this anymore. What's that right down there? Hello, everyone. Welcome to the next chapter of the Disney Lorcana trading card game. I am so excited
to be here and talk to you all about the fun stuff. We've got a lot of information, a lot of announcements, a lot of content to go through over the next hour. It's going to be fantastic. I need to take a deep breath in order to be able to say it all. It's amazing. All right, so first off, I am Greg Tito. I am the communications director for the Disney Lorcana trading game at Ravensburger. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you for clapping for me. I really needed it. First off, I want to tell us all about an amazing time. Gen Con 2023. It was when the Disney Lorcana trading card game launched. I was on the outside looking in, and I was so excited to see everyone excited about this game. There were lines around the block. Everyone was so jazzed about what was occurring. These amazing cards were everyone's portals into this new interpretation of many different Disney glimmers and characters, and it was exciting. Since then, there have been a lot of amazing things. We'll get to all that, but I want to give shout outs to all of the amazing people, some of which are in this room, who have been there since the beginning. And that is what we're all here for. And that's why you're all going to clap, right? Yes. I can't wait. Couple of shout outs first. I want to shout out Ryan Miller and Steve Warner, the co-creators of this game. Making it very, very awesome. I also want to shout out Shane Hartley, the creative director, directing all of the creative around those amazing artworks on the cards that you know and love so well. Of course, some of the people who were talking about that were people who were marketing. They don't get shout outs too often, but one of them, Renee Flores, has been there from the very beginning. Renee is here. Yay! Thank you for being a big part of this community. I also want to give a shout out to Bobby Wilgris, who willed this game into existence. Thank you so much, Bobby. Would not be here without her. Very amazing. Of course, the cards are great. The narrative is great. The design is great. But sometimes the first thing that people see is the packaging and the artwork that brings people to want to crack it open and throw it away. But it is an amazing part of what makes this Disney Lorcana game amazing, and that was all designed, led by Sophia Shimamura. Let's give a big shout out to Sophia and all of her work. Yes. Amazing. And then, of course, community manager Rochelle Brady has been here from the very beginning, from that event at Gen Con in 2023, telling all of you about the amazing things that's happening within the community. So give a shout out to Rochelle. So great. Love her. Love her. And then there's one person who's been supporting all of those amazing people I just listed and many of the people in this room. Jenny Webb is an amazing part of why Disney Lorcana has been here and making it all amazing. So let's give one final amazing shout out to Jenny Webb. Woo! Excellent. All right. But that's not actually the last one. It's all of you watching at home who have been an amazing part of this Disney Lorcana TCG community. It's all about you making this happen. Thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of it. These last 2 years have been an amazing journey for this game. We started with the first chapter. What a great jump out of the gate. And then we've had set after set after set, 7 sets. In fact, more than 1,500 cards have been unique cards have been released for this game over that span. We've got an 8th set coming on the way. And that means there's been more than 1 billion cards presented and made all around the world, playing everywhere. Thank you so much. Yes, it's a journey. It's a journey. We couldn't have done any of that without all of you playing and loving this game so much at home. So again, you are the lifeblood of what makes this community great. And it's what's going to bring us into the future of this game. The next chapter, as it were, we're all going to take this book, turn it to the next page. The next chapter is here, and I am excited to bring on someone who is going to tell us all about how we're going to make that happen. Elaine Chase, here she is. I can't wait. Hi, Elaine. How are you doing?
Hi, Greg. I am thrilled to be here.
Me, all those things.
Yeah. So it's funny, right? Because you and I both watched the Disney Lorcana trading card game kind of just storm in
Yes.
and take the whole industry by surprise.
It's true.
Really.
Yeah.
Right. I've been in the trading card game industry for decades. I don't want to date myself. I've worked on
How many decades?
literally a dozen, different games, including the big ones. But the Disney Lorcana trading card game was just the most spectacular launch I've ever seen in this industry, really.
Out of the gate.
And it just blew us all away. So I am so happy to be here in Seattle in this fantastic office.
I know, check it out.
Combining my love and experience and passion for trading card games with my absolute geeky fandom for Disney. Like, I am such a Disney goob. I love Disney to death. And so for me, this community, this game, this job is like a dream come true.
I love it. It's a dream come true that we've been able to assemble this team and join the amazing folks who have been here all along. It really is feeling like a dream team.
It is. Yeah. Honestly, the number one reason why I came in and joined Disney Lorcana was for this amazing, creative, passionate, driven team who just cares so much about the product they're crafting and the community they're crafting it for, and lets their love for Disney shine through in every little detail.
It's great. It's great. I can't wait to tell you all about the amazing things that we've got planned, because Disney is a big part of all of our lives here, right? From being a young person, loving all of the materials and movies and comic books and LPs. I was old enough to have a record player that I listened to. All
record
this stuff.
Player?
Yeah.
What about 8-tracks?
I think they did make 8-tracks of Disney soundtracks.
That's a long time ago.
Now I gotta try and find it. We got an 8-track player down here.
No.
We're gonna start. Yeah. So you said you're a big Disney fan. What's been a big part of your life?
Yeah, I've loved Disney, my whole life, the more decades that I've been around the trading card game industry. But it's not just me, right? It's being able to share the love of Disney, with my family. We're big, park goers, and we love, watching Disney entertainment, and just everything about the lifestyle is really there. It's just so meaningful, right? And there's just so many fun moments throughout so many different beautiful movies and entertainment that are out there, that the Disney Lorcana trading card game really gets to shine a spotlight on all these cool little fan moments that you just every time you open a pack and look at the cards, you're like, oh I remember that, oh I love that, and then you sprinkle in the ways we can show the characters off in a new light.
Yes.
And kind of get these alternate versions of, what could be, right, if these characters were in a different scenario. And it's just really stunning.
It is, and it's multi-generational too.
Yeah.
Like, because what I was going to say was I loved it when I was a kid, and I loved interacting with it as a parent, as a person that I can introduce it to young people and see their eyes glow when they get to open up these packs and see these glimmers.
Yeah. So the really nice thing about the Disney Lorcana trading card game is because there are all these different moments from all these different franchises and all these different movies, you get to figure out, like, how do you want to collect the Disney Lorcana trading card game? Like, what does it mean to you? Like, for me, like, I love cats. I have 4 cats. So I collect all the cat cards.
Person.
I'm a cat person. I collect all the cat cards, right? And so, if a cat gets open, my team already knows, bring Elaine the cats, right? Like, that's how I abuse my executive power, and my team find for me, like, common cat cards and, assemble them on my desk. So, like, I love collecting cats, right? Like, I love Maleficent. Maleficent's a huge purple dragon. Like, I'm repping her right here, right now. So I love cats. I love Maleficent. Other people, like, what they will love about the game, right? I know someone who collects horses. Someone who collects all the Donald Ducks, right? Like, you can collect everything from Frozen or Beauty and the Beast. Like, there's so many different ways to make the Disney Lorcana trading card game be meaningful for you.
I love that. And so you not only love collecting cats, you love herding cats.
I do.
into this amazing team. But I want to talk a little bit about something, because it hits all of the notes that you're talking about, which is collecting, right? So the collection starter set is something that we're happy to announce right now.
Yeah, I'm really excited about this new product, because it is the entry
Goofy
point
movie.
for someone to start their Disney Lorcana trading card game collection, right? It comes with everything you need. So it comes with a 4-pocket portfolio. You can keep all your cards in. It's just the right size that it fits inside those cute little backpacks, right? You can bring them to the parks and get the characters to sign them, all kinds of cool stuff like that. It comes with 4 booster packs of Fabled, which will be the current set when this releases later this year.
Okay.
And
we'll talk a little bit about Fabled later.
That's right. And it comes with a promo card of Tinkerbell Giant Fairy. So you get to start with something super special in your collection right away.
Guys, we did it.
That's great. I love that. And I love that it's about the collecting, because that is the way in for so many people, including young people who may love the Disney characters but don't understand necessarily, oh, there's a game associated with this. And then all of a sudden they're playing the game.
Really people of all ages, right? Like I hear all the time about people who their love of Disney leads them to start coming in through the gorgeous art, right? It's just stunning, right? Like the level of detail and the love that shines through it. The cards are gorgeous. They start collecting the cards and they go, oh, well, I've got all these cards. I might as well start playing this game, right? And they start playing the game and then they're hooked, right? And then they join the community and they start playing. They go to their local game store and,
they join our Discord. They start talking with other people who are collecting and how to get all the things. I love that.
And all of that starts from that very first moment where you get hooked in from your first card. Do you want to know what the first Disney Lorcana trading card that really hit me was?
No, which one?
It was the Pooh Honey Wizard card. So so I saw that and I actually waited in line at the Ravensburger booth at PAX Unplugged to get that playmat because I just loved, I didn't know I needed that in my soul until I saw that art and I was like, oh, I needed that, right? That's the thing that brought me in, right? And it's just that's the power of the gorgeous art that we have, and that really amazing launches. They're fantastic communities, both for trading card games and for Disney, right? There's a park in both locations, and it's really great kind of coming together of trading card game and Disney fandom. So that launch has been going really well. And then we've just announced that we're going into Brazil and into other places in Asia this year also. So we are poised to take over the world.
I love that. With all of our amazing glimmers representing Disney all over the world. That's
right.
So great. I can't wait for more and more players, because that's really what it is all about.
That's really
not
what it's
only
all
collectors,
about.
but players and everybody being able to join in together.
Yep. More friends.
More
That's
friends.
really what it is. More friends.
Because it builds community. It
really
really does.
I mean,
I believe that.
That's what really matters in a trading card game, right?
It does.
Is those bonds of friendship that you form, right? That you're playing the game together, but it's not just a game. It's a whole lifestyle experience, right?
It is indeed. And we're excited to show that off here with all of you watching right now. So thank you so much for being a part of this and welcoming in these new people.
Yeah.
I love that. Awesome. Well, thanks, Elaine. We got some stuff to talk to you a little bit later.
I'll be back.
All right, come on back. Right now, I'd love to bring on Naomi Kim to talk about something that's very exciting. What's up, Naomi? I love it. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm very excited to be here to chat with you about Fabled. We have told you about this set. We know the name of it. It's been out there, but we are excited to say that it is coming out soon.
It's coming soon, August 29th for our pre-release, and the full release is on September 5th.
We got it.
Coming very soon. That's right around the corner. All right, so Fabled is really a big step for the Disney Lorcana trading card game. It really is the beginning of this next chapter of the game. So what can you tell us about it?
Yeah, so Fable will mark the 2nd anniversary of Disney Lorcana trading card game already. Can't believe it's already been officially 2 years.
I know.
And so taking all the feedback that we've heard from the fans and the community, our teams have worked really hard to put something really special together for this set. So a lot of fun new things. And as you can see on the set art for this.
It's so good.
Do you have it?
I do.
Can you show it?
Show it right now.
Yeah.
Take a look. Oh wow. Minnie and Mickey.
And Mickey, yes, that's so quintessentially Disney. You hear Disney and you cannot help but think Mickey and Minnie. So we thought those were the perfect characters to highlight for Fabled.
I love how it's a callback to the first chapter, the Brave Little Tailor.
Brave Little Tailor.
I know, I love that. Cool. So good. Well, not only is this going to be a big part of what we're going to be talking about, we'll get some hints about a little bit later, but we also have some friends returning from earlier sets in Fabled.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I want to bring out one which I know is one of your favorites.
Stage Rockstar. It's so good. Oh my goodness. In all his rock star glory.
He really is a rock star.
Yeah, he's a rock star.
I think he can play some power chords and make my hair go straight up.
I'd love to see that. So we should try to make that happen one day.
All right. Well, let's bring Stitch on. Hey, Stitch is right here. No,
Stitch!
no.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Oh, awesome. So yeah, this card is going to be available in Fabled.
In Fabled, yeah. Some of your familiar favorites are coming back in Fabled, and we're excited to see the fans' responses to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We got one more, which has already been mentioned as a way in, but it is one of my faves.
Oh my goodness. We had to bring back Honey Wizard. This card makes me so happy every time I see it. It's just, it's happiness. It's poo with honey. Honey Wizard. You can't get better than
being
that.
able to cast spells made of honey.
Yes. Yeah.
Or is it just being able to cast spells with honey?
Any way you want it to be.
Honey?
Of
I don't know.
honey.
There's so many
All
different
the
ways to make it happen.
prepositions.
But it's how I imagine it. And there's going to be lots of role-playing games with this Honey Wizard in my mind, in my head canon.
Love that. Love that. Yep.
Awesome. There is also an enchanted version of this card.
There
Take a look at that.
Enchanted. It is beautiful. Yes.
Oh my God.
It's so good.
He looks good.
The shine, the
He looks
glimmer,
good.
the foil. It's so pretty. And our card art team did a really great job of pulling that frame back a little bit more to highlight more of the art. So when and where we can, you know, we move some of the text and the
So
icons a
good.
little bit,
So
again, to
good.
showcase more of that gorgeous art that Disney Lorcana is really known for. So we've got some beautiful foil treatments, and as soon as you get this in your hand, you're gonna love adding this to your collection.
That's so great. Speaking of collections, we already kind of mentioned this a little bit,
We
but this will be something
did.
that you'll be able to see in Fabled as well.
We had to bring back Giant Fairy, of course. Tinkerbell is iconic for Disney Lorcana. She's another favorite glimmer that a lot of players and fans have grown to love. So we wanted to make sure to bring her back for Fabled.
Yes, and a fairy that's usually about 3 or
So
4 inches
little
tall,
small.
being giant and being able to stomp on this ship is something that I think every parent would enjoy.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. So in addition to these returning friends, we also have a lot of requests from you in the amazing community about other properties, other movies, other areas and
things.
characters and glimmers that might be in Disney Lorcana. Have you ever been asked that
I have
question?
been asked. That's something that we love asking. And I know for Ryan, one of the things that he's always saying that people are always asking him is, when are these new properties coming? This is one that I really, really want to see. And there's one that has really stood out in that mix. And we are very excited to announce for the first time ever in Disney Lorcana trading card game, we have a
It's happening! I can't believe it! What?
Finally, we've got Goofy and Max. Oh, it's all just very, very good. We're so excited for this.
This is awesome. I love this artwork. It is, of course, we're not going to show any cards right now. We'll show a lot more of the cards in which these will be featured as we get closer to the launch of Fable. But we just want to make sure that you knew a Goofy movie is in Fable. Yes.
So I had to share. So now that it's here, Ryan would like to ask that this not be asked of him anymore. It is here. It is in Disney Lorcana. We're very happy that it's here.
It's happening.
You're
It's
welcome.
happening.
Yeah.
I know. It's super cool. And it matches up with the 30th anniversary.
30th anniversary. This, you can't believe it's already 30 years.
Did you get to see a screening?
I did not. I wanted to. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I know a lot of our team members were able to go. So
who's going to make it to the Goofy movie screening?
So good.
Yay! Awesome. I can't wait. This is going to be fun.
Yes.
You're right. All right. So those are some of the fun things that are happening with Fabled, but we also had some more to
We
talk
have
about.
even more new things to talk about. So we
Yes.
have new enchanteds. We have a new property. We have now 2 new rarities that we're including in Fable. We have
rarities?
New rarities. We have heard from the fans that they really want to have new cards to collect, new rarities to collect, and we've heard that feedback. And our team has delivered in way above and beyond expectations. So
We
we're
really have.
excited to share that.
They've
today.
delivered almost in an epic way.
An epic way. Epic and maybe even iconic, I think.
Wow. Those are 2 words that
2 big
we're going to
words.
use again in the future, right now, in
Yeah,
fact.
right now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Epic rarity.
Yeah, so let's check out this Elsa card, which is an epic.
It's so pretty.
Take a look.
Oh my goodness. The shine again.
So pretty.
Our teams continue to just outdo themselves. You'll notice that the card frame is a little bit similar to what we saw in the enchanted cards from the first chapter. So it's what we reference to as the open air card frames. Again, showing more of that artwork. These are alternate versions of existing cards, and we are using existing art for now. And more
Ooh, I
to
like
come with that, but really beautiful rainbow foil treatment. You have hollow foil on the card names as well as the icons and just a lot of really fun details. And then these will be more rare than legendary, but it'll be more common than enchanted. So it's a nice little kind of in-betweener between legendary and enchanted. So we're excited for people to be excited about that.
Right. Yeah. So when they open up the pack, it'll be in that slot, right?
Yes. Yep. It'll be in that slot. And what's really great too is, as it is one step up from legendary, that same kind of gloss treatment that we did for legendary characters.
Cool.
It gets a little nice shimmer on those characters. We've done that, but we've amped it up a little bit more thanks to our card art director, Shane Smith, and his team.
Shane Smith!
Shout out! They've done a phenomenal job, and it looks absolutely beautiful. You have to see this in real life. It is really, really pretty.
I love the video that can show all of the glimmering. Yes. It looks real good. Yeah. All right. Well, that's epic.
Those are epics.
Right. And there are some of them in this set?
There are 18 of them in
18?
This set. 18.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So a lot of things to chase there for folks who want to get these.
Yeah.
That's great. We're only showing one right now, so we'll show a lot more as we get closer. All right, awesome. Well, you mentioned another word.
Another word.
Iconic, even.
Iconic.
Yeah, so what can we talk about this rarity?
Yeah, so as our teams were brainstorming and ideating around what these cards could be, really one main word kept coming back. And as we were workshopping, what do we call this? And it just became the name. It became iconic. And we are so happy and excited to show this for the first time here on this beautiful display.
What? This iconic card!
So iconic!
Wow.
It's amazing!
Nikki!
And as a sneak peek, we do have
in reality.
Oh my
God. You had that in your pocket the whole time?
I was very conscious of my arm and not to move it around. And people are watching me to make sure they get this back. So I will return it, I promise, to our production team.
Wow.
But it is absolutely beautiful. It is alternate versions of existing cards as well. And again, Shane Smith and his team did really, really great to even pull back the frames even further. So again, showcasing more of this beautiful art. So it is existing versions of the card, but the art is full on new alternate art. So this one, and then we did give a teaser to the other iconic card for this set in our set art. So we do have Mickey and Minnie, as we talked about earlier. So we're very excited for those to be the first two iconic cards of the set. And then what you'll see here in this beautiful animation by Josh McDowell.
Hey, Josh McDowell!
Another shout out!
I need it.
Shane and his team, one of his designers, Bob Jordan, they created a custom Lore Star foil paper.
Oh.
So this is uniquely, iconically Lorcana. You cannot find this foil anywhere else in the world except for Disney Lorcana. Wow. And you can see this here.
Can I hold it?
You want to take a look? Yeah, yeah.
Can I? All right, that's great.
Okay. So,
all right, so moving on.
We can't have nice things.
Oh, this is awesome. I love it.
It's so pretty.
It really, you can't, I mean, holding it in person and seeing the shimmering effect, it really is amazing.
Yes,
so you'll be able to hold it one day, hopefully, in your life.
And you'll see here the red foil that's on here. This is a special effect called a 3D hot stamp. So this is something that adds texture and extra fine details. And again, we continue to level up. And we're very excited again for people to get these in their hands and to add it to their collection.
And we keep, just so everyone knows, we're not making the mechanics be a big part of this right now. We'll be showing those off later at a later time. So if you're wondering why there's all of this
there's a
hands
thumb
in front of things,
area.
We are trying to make sure that we keep a surprise for everyone as they might discover this iconic card. And there's only 2 of them in this set.
There's only 2 of them in the set.
And I can't wait to see them when people get the videos of them opening and seeing that pack. It's going to be so
those
delightful.
Reactions are everything. We'll be waiting as well.
Make sure you share if you happen to pop open an iconic. I want to see it, and share it on the Discord channel. So join the Discord and make sure discard. You can discard on the Discord, but join the Discord and show us all the amazing stuff. Thank you so much. All right, for laughing at that. Thank you for laughing. We do have one more big surprise to talk about for Fabled.
We do.
Which has already been mentioned.
A little bit.
Herding Cats. Elaine Chase loves Maleficent, and we get to have it in this set.
We do. We get to see it as this beautiful set champ card.
An enchanted version, even?
It is. So so Maleficent was one of the first servers that we announced back in 2022. Can't believe it's already been so long. It's so crazy. And we thought it was a great way to bring her back. So this is the set champ card. There's a participation version of this as well on the screen. It's very beautiful. Yeah, we're excited for old fans and new fans to go to the local game stores and win these cards.
That's fantastic. All right, so that's all in Fabled.
All in Fabled.
We do have one more very important thing to talk about with Fabled.
Big announcement.
Ryan Miller, who we've talked about, is one of the co-creators of the game, brand manager. He is on vacation, but he decided to call in with an amazing video to talk about something that is extremely important for those of you who are playing in the core constructed format. It's a little something called set rotation. Ryan Miller, take it away.
Hello, everyone. I am Ryan Miller, co-creator and brand manager of Disney Lorcana. And as Greg mentioned, I'm here today to talk to you about set rotation. Now, rotation is something that happens in just about every trading card game, and we do it for a few reasons. First of all, as Disney Lorcana sets are launched, the pool of available cards to build your deck with gets bigger and bigger, and we want to make sure that it doesn't get too big. We also want to take care of our new Illumineers who have just gotten into the game and may not have access to some of those older cards. Finally, it's a good way to keep the tournament environment fresh and different, as players must use different strategies for their decks. Now, I want to be clear. This change is just for core constructed. That is the format we use for our tournaments, such as Disney Lorcana Challenge, Set Champs, and other tournament-style environments. So here's what you need to know. When Set 9 Fabled launches this August, we will rotate out Sets 1 through 4. That means that cards from the first chapter, Rise of the Floodborn, Into the Inklands, and Ursula's Return will no longer be allowed in your core constructed deck. For now, the plan is to do rotations annually. That means, for example, when Set 13 launches, and let me tell you what, Set 13, we finally get... We're going to have all these great cards. Anyway, when Set 13 finally launches, we'll rotate out Sets 5 through 8. That would be Shimmering Skies through Reign of Jafar. This doesn't mean that all your favorite early set cards are leaving. As we mentioned before, Fabled will contain many of these cards, so you will be allowed to use them in core constructed. If you have a card from a set that's being rotated out but is in Fabled, you will be able to play that card. This has the added benefit of making sure that the card pool doesn't shrink too much in those first couple sets after rotation. All the cards you've seen so far in this video are from Fabled, but be sure to keep following us as we release more card previews closer to Fabled's launch. And just to be super clear, I want you to remember this only applies to core constructed play. If you're playing with your friends and family, or you're playing some other format, your cards are your own, and you can do whatever you like. At this point, I can hear some of you saying, but Ryan, we want to compete with all of our cards. And first, I got to say, I can't hear you. This is a video. I don't hear you, but I bet you're saying that. And all I got to say to that is, we've got you covered, because when Fable launches, we're also going to launch Infinity Constructed. With Infinity Constructed, cards never rotate out, so you'll be able to use all the cards in your collection. We'll also be supporting Infinity Constructed at Disney Lorcana Challenge, and for you store owners and tournament organizers out there, you'll be able to schedule Infinity Constructed events as well, because nobody knows your community better than you do. And finally, as we look forward to Season 2 of Challenges, we're going to work with our organizers to make sure there's lots of Infinity Constructed side events so that there's a place for everyone to play with all their cards. Well, that's about it for me, but I do want to say that I am so incredibly proud of how much this game has grown, both from our team. We have this wonderful, amazing team, but most especially how our community has grown. And that's all up to you guys. I am so proud to be part of anything that brings so many people together, that gives so much happiness and smiles in the world. And I've just got goosebumps even talking about it. So thanks again for watching. Thanks again for playing. And I'm really excited for this next chapter as well. We're going to bring more Lumineers to your tables, more Lumineers to your stores. And I can't wait to meet you all. So thank you so much. And back to you, Greg.
Oh, thank you so much, Ryan, for calling in and doing that from over there a week ago. You're the best. You're the best. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ryan. And, well, he mentioned something, a little thing called Infinity Constructed, and I'd love to bring on someone to talk a little bit more about that new format, Stephen Cooper. So we mentioned how I was the new guy, but now you're the even newer guy.
That's right. I have you beat by a couple weeks.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. You're in here about a month.
Just about a month, yeah. Got hired in March and flew out here for the reveal of all this and talking about competitive and organized play for Disney Lorcana.
Well, thank you for bringing the nice weather from
beautiful
North Carolina, right?
Yeah, Atlanta.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Their area.
All the South.
I was going to say the South, and I
yeah.
probably should have just done that. Thank you for bringing the nice weather with you from the South.
Absolutely. A little bit of heat.
Excellent. So, yeah, you are joining in and talking all about the competitive play.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm a new senior tournament operations manager, and with that, we might as well talk about the new format, right?
Yeah.
Which is Infinity Constructed. So with the announcement of rotation, there's going to be a lot of cards that aren't available to play in Core Constructed anymore. But we know that fans want to play with those cards, right? So we're going to be introducing Infinity Constructed, and this will be a new format that makes sure that sets will never rotate out. And all your cards from any set will always be available to play in this organized play format. We'll be introducing it at challenges later this year, and we're just really excited to get people playing in a new format.
That's great, because everybody about collecting these cards, you want to be able to play them in a format that makes sense. And so Infinity is right there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like we said, it's a whole brand new way to play the game, but we're excited that no matter when you join Disney Lorcana as a new player or you've been around since the beginning, you're always going to have a way to play.
Awesome. And there'll be like events that will be featuring that.
Yeah, at challenges, which spoil, we'll talk about those in a little bit. But at challenge events later this year, we'll be introducing it when rotation comes out, and just keep building upon it for years to come.
That's great. I love that. And everybody can play their own cards however they want, whenever they want. But here it is to be able to have it in a competitive format too. That's
that's great.
All the amazing things, right?
Yep.
And so we have some news about some upcoming events that are coming in next few months here. Do you want to talk a little bit about the World Championship?
That one event?
That one.
Yeah, that one.
I said events.
Yeah,
but
events.
I really meant events.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
singular.
Yeah, the one everyone's been waiting for. So, we're super excited that our World Championship will be held this year, June 28th and 29th at Walt Disney World Resort. It'll feature the top 28 players from around the world that have earned invites and spots from our previous challenges and championships last year. Now, we do know that fans were really hoping to join us for this event, and we would have loved that as well. But for this first World Championship, we really wanted to focus in on that player experience and making sure that they had a VIP treatment that they deserve from kind of competing in all these events year round. Honestly, the expectations from season one, from all the fans coming out to the challenges, really blew us away. And we need to kind of recalibrate those expectations. And we're still a growing team, right? We need to build up and make sure that we're kind of laying the foundation for events in years to come.
That's a really great point, because you just got here, right? And so there's a lot of work to do for the future. And that the amount of people who have been participating in all these events was astounding.
It's crazy. Like, I was looking from the outside in, and I couldn't believe the amount of people that were coming to these events. I can only imagine what it was like for everyone that was actually working on them during that time. So we have to build up, and we're doing that rapidly, but I imagine in the next couple months here, we'll be ready to see all your smiling faces again and have fans at our events.
I love that. Right. Yeah. Well, the community at home, though, you will be able to watch and pay attention to all the amazing stuff that is happening at the World Championship on June 28th and 29th at the Walt Disney World Resort.
That's right. Yeah. For a World Championship level event, we need a world-class broadcast, right? So we're assembling an amazing team that we'll have on screen in a moment, and we're also making sure that the non-foil promo card, A Whole New World, is available to fans that are watching the broadcast. We'll have more details on exactly how to earn that card, but I think we...
Do you want me to show it? I was like, you saw me reaching for it. I was like, you mean this card right here? Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I know. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to get this card. So we'll have information about how to get this soon?
Yeah, there'll be a way to earn it. We'll put out all the details soon. Just make sure to be watching the broadcast.
The broadcast is where it's all about. So yeah, tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening watching the World Championship on Twitch.
Yeah, so we have an amazing broadcast team with us. Rebecca Quest will be returning, which I feel like this wouldn't be a Disney Lorcana event without her. We have JDZ Quest, Brandon and Liam will be returning as well from the Illumineers and Let's Talk Lorcana. And then the Lorcana villain himself will also be coming out to this event. So those 5 people alone, we think that's a world-class team, and we're really excited to see them kind of cap this year and this season off.
That's fantastic, though. I can't wait to watch along with everybody else, and we'll be following each of the plays that people are making.
Yeah, we're very excited for it, and I think it's going to be a great show. We have a lot of details being announced on that broadcast, such as when the next challenge season will begin and kind of what the schedule for that will be. So, now that rotation is out, we're actually going to be aligning the challenge season with the rotation season. So there'll be a little bit more clarity around when that schedule is for players, and we're excited to kind of announce those details.
I know you and the rest of the team who have been working hard on all these competitive events for the past
past and now for the future, are really excited about announcing the next chapter of competitive events at Worlds. So
Great way to put it,
Stay
Greg.
tuned and watch
Yep.
that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. Awesome. Well, that is really, really exciting. I can't wait to learn more when we watch at Worlds. Thanks a lot, Coop, for being out here and joining this amazing team and flying up and being, bringing the nice weather with you.
Thanks, Greg. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Awesome. All right. Well, thanks, Coop. I want to bring back on Elaine. It's like you were just here.
It feels like it's been a lifetime, Greg. Really, it's been so long since I last saw you.
Did you win the Pack Rush game that you were playing over there?
I did. I
Nice.
did. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well done. One cool thing that you've been talking about is that there's been a wonderful amount of play happening with Arcasia's Island.
That's right.
Including all of the pets, all the amazing...
There are cats.
Cats? I know. That's what I was trying to lead you into, talking about cats again.
There are many cats.
There are many
so
cats.
much fun.
Yeah.
And there's so much innovative deck building that's going on right now.
With the dual inks.
Yeah, the dual inks, and there's all kinds of new deck types that are happening. But a part of the reason why we've been able to really open up the environment like this is because we just had a glow up moment. We just banned a couple of cards for the first time.
That's
right?
true. Just a few weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
just a few weeks ago.
I was thinking when we were talking about this, that this is really kind of feels like another next chapter moment where we're becoming a real boy.
Yeah, we're coming to our own, right?
Yeah.
Between rotation and card bannings, like these are things that a mature TCG does to help curate the play environment, to make sure it's fun, to make sure it's open, to make sure it spurs innovation, right? And really just makes it the best experience for our players, right? I like to say that if the game design team doesn't have any bans at all, they're not pushing hard enough, right? Like you got to push the edges a little bit. And if you play it too safe, right? There's no bans at all. So the best play environments to me are ones where you have to ban a few cards every once in a while. Like we want to make sure, we don't want to get to a world where we're banning tons of cards all the time. But just a couple of them here and there, just to curate that play environment, to make sure it's the best it possibly can be. Like that's when you hit the sweet spot.
And to make it more fun for everybody, right?
Yeah,
To have more
exactly.
variety, have more innovation, have new deck strategies be viable, and feel like they can compete at the highest level.
That's
So
exactly
what it
right.
is. It's another moment where we're listening to the community and making sure that they know that we are paying attention to everything that they're doing, from their game stores to their family games.
That's
at
exactly
home.
right. And it's important to note, we talked about Infinity Constructed earlier.
Yeah.
Infinity Constructed will have its own separate banned list, right?
Ooh,
and so there'll be
that's
lots
exciting.
of ways for people to play all the kinds of decks that they want to, and have lots of opportunity for cool new deck building innovation across all these different formats.
That's great. That's great. Yeah. And we'll do a really good job of making sure we're communicating all those different ways to play, all those different formats. Again, I mentioned the Discord, but sign up, join that, and join the community and the conversation around all the fun stuff that's playing. And we'll make sure that it is as fun and engaging for you as we can.
Yeah, that's right.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks, Elaine.
Thank you, Greg.
I can't wait to now talk about, you mentioned the Reign of Jafar pre-release. It's coming very soon.
It is.
I'm going to bring back on Naomi to
Sounds
talk all
good.
about Reign of Jafar.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Elaine. Awesome. Well, yes, it is time for
the Reign of
set
Jafar.
8. This guy.
Oh,
Look at this guy. Check him out.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's his crown, his realm.
His crown, his realm. Nice brand touch. It's very good.
I'm stealing your thunder, though. Talk a little bit about what is exciting about this amazing set.
Yeah, so in Arcasia's Island, we met Arcasia. We learned about dual ink casting. We met some cute and adorable animal critter glimmers. And in that, behind the scenes, Jafar has been putting together his schemes.
The whole time?
The whole entire
Oh,
time. You
what a
didn't see it
jerk.
coming. The sharp eagle-eyed fans, they did see it coming. But he has now,
Good job.
he has now officially reforged the Hexwell crown, which fans will recognize as something that Ursula used in the Illuminator's Quest Deep Trouble, as well as Ursula's Return.
Yeah.
That gave her phenomenal power. And now that Jafar has now reforged this, he has this power, and he has taken over Arcasia's beautiful island. The green, the lushness, the cute animal critters. Nothing bad has happened. No animals were harmed in the making of that set. But now Jafar has taken over, and instead of the lush, beautiful green, we're seeing sandy dunes and desert. It's a huge contrast. And he has made his palace as opulent. It's Jafar. He's going all out with the gold, all these cool details. He's got sand snakes. Like he's sitting pretty. Like
Sand
it's Sand snakes, yeah. A
Yeah.
lot of fun details. He's
Never
created
good.
illusions, and he's doing all of this. He's setting up obstacles now as well to protect his crown. He's gonna keep a close eye on that.
And you mentioned the red. I mean, you can really see that on all the packaging,
pops.
all of the card booster packs.
Yes.
They look amazing, right?
They look good, and that's a
Yeah.
huge shout out to our packaging team led by Sophia Shimamura, who we called out before. Shout out, Sophia! But they've taken elements of the narrative, so the illusions with the sand, and then of course you can't have a Jafar set without some scarabs as well. So little hints of that in the packaging, and everything turned out so beautiful. This is the first time, like you said, we're using red, and I see you're.
I know,
you're,
right?
You're ahead of this. I love this. You're ready to go.
Yeah, right.
But this is the first time we have red as kind of that focal, not kind of. It is that red focal color.
I love the red and gold. It pops
the red
so
and
much.
gold. It's beautiful.
So this is because it's the culmination of a second arc here. We
Yes.
have another Lumineers quest.
We have another Lumineers quest.
Palace Heist.
Yeah, we're very excited about this. We've taken a lot of feedback from you, the fans, and the community based off of the Lumineers quest Deep Trouble that came out with Ursula's Return. We have heard your requests. We have heard your feedback. And as you see here, we have a box where you can put all your components, all your game pieces back in, and you can store it. You can put it on your shelf. You can take it out whenever you want to play with family and friends. This was, one of I love you keep bringing out the components.
I know, because
It
they
just
look
keeps
so
giving.
good.
There's more and more.
I love them.
You see the beautiful card back design for Jafar scenario deck that we have in here. Just a lot of really great features. And the biggest feature here.
It's cardboard, people. We got it for real.
Not a paper playmat.
It's not that, right? Look, and the artwork is
art
great
on
on
the
the back.
back.
Can I say Hopburger has the best boxes in the business? They are just amazing.
Details everywhere.
Details. It's so good.
The
I know,
attention to
right?
detail.
I love that. So you can play this cooperatively.
This is our cooperative game for Lumineers Quest, and as opposed to the Lumineers Quest that came out with Ursula's Return Deep Trouble, instead of fighting a big bad, you're not fighting Ursula directly, or you're not fighting Jafar directly. In this case, you're pulling off a heist. So he has his crown. We need to take that crown from him. So you're working together with your family and friends. You could do it yourself if you wanted. Good, best of luck. And you're stealing the crown back and forth from each other. And it's just a really fun new way to play. It's something new that we're doing with the cooperative games, and Lumineers Quest are really great in that it helps to bring people together. You play together, and it's just something that we hope to reiterate on future Lumineers Quests as well.
I love that. I love that. I can't wait to get in. Again, the components just look so
They're
amazing,
beautiful.
right?
We've got
get
tuck
these
boxes for the player
two
decks.
decks,
Yeah.
right? We've got some real cardboard chits and such good stuff. The scenario deck in here is fantastic. I can't wait to play that. You want to play it later?
Good. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
I love
think we'll
this.
get into it.
And then we'll watch you actually store all the components
In
away,
one
'cause
box?
now you
Wait,
can.
what? No, we can?
You can.
No.
Look, the board fits in.
No.
Look at this.
Oh my God, Sham, what? Wow, I want to put this on my shelf.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Ready
just
to
like this.
display.
Great. Oh, you want to play?
Display and
Oh, I'll just
play.
take it off the shelf and then we can play.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I love that. That's so great. Good stuff all around. But of course, there are also amazing cards that we want to preview for you
reveal,
here.
yeah.
All right, we're going to start off with the man himself.
The man himself.
Check it out.
Of course.
You cannot-
Jafar.
Yeah.
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 Boo. That should be like a
Boo.
boo. Jafar is so mean.
The villain we love to hate. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, like we love this card art so much. So it looks familiar, right? This is the set art. And it's just something that's absolutely spectacular. Christian Romero did an amazing job with the art. Yeah, this is something very beautiful that we want to add not only to play, but to collect.
It's so, and then there's snakes, a lot of snakes.
The sand snakes.
Oh, can't believe it. But he has some illusions at his
Yeah.
beck and call.
He does. So he creates these illusions to help protect him and his crown. So here we have an illusion of the magic carpet. Very beautiful. You see the sand swirls. It's very fancy.
So it's not actually the magic carpet. It's an illusion of
the
All
magic
right.
carpet. Yeah.
I understand now. Oof. But that's fun that he gets to control these.
Yes. Yeah. This is his way of kind of taking what he knows and what he's good at, and he's making sure he's using all his tools and powers to try to defeat the Illuminators and Glimmers that are trying to take that crown from him.
And sometimes it works better to have illusionary servants rather than the real thing.
Oh, yeah.
As you can tell from this palace card.
The Palace Guard. Yes, that's definitely something that's needed. You see, there's a cool little image in the background there.
Yeah.
We'll let the fans kind of parse out those details, but a lot of fun imagery, a lot of fun creatures, a lot of fun illusions that are created for the set that we're excited for the fans to take a peek at.
And I love the flavor text here. All of the power of the normal guards with none of the insolence.
Yeah, Jafar doesn't like insolence.
He really is.
It's its own character for Jafar.
He's against insolence.
Yes.
It's not one of his strong suits. All right. Well, we got some of the villains and the hench illusions out there, but we also have some heroines.
We have heroines. We have
Yes.
Penelope. She's driving through all these crazy obstacles that Jafar has put in. And there's laser snakes. That's my favorite part of this card. There's laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Laser snakes.
Oh man, I mean, lasers and snakes are bad, but you put them together,
It's pretty special.
not good. But they might be able to toast some of the marshmallow. So it
On her
might make-
go-kart as she's driving back.
Yeah, it might make it a little bit more tasty. I don't know. We'll see. That's awesome. I can't wait to see her played. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. All right. Well, and then of course we have because it's of the same property, perhaps.
Oh, yes.
A
We
little
have
Jasmine.
Jasmine here. Cape. I want that. I really want to make that
the
somehow.
colors.
Ooh, that
And
is
there's
a
a
beautiful
hand
cape.
that's reaching out. We don't know who that is, but let us know who you think that is.
Okay. Well, we'll see. I don't know. We'll be able to figure that out. But we also have one more heroine I want to show off.
One more. Look how
Heroine.
beautiful.
Right, heroine. Hair.
Hair.
All right. It took
Knee
you all too
snapper.
long. No, you got it immediately. We're like, that was not funny. That's why we're
I
not
hope
laughing.
this isn't enchanted. We get a Rapunzel enchanted, right?
But this is
Ooh,
our
that'd be fun.
legendary Rapunzel, the high climber. She's got a lot of hair. And of course, we know she uses that to swing and do a lot of fun things. And here she's climbing, she's using that hair. I'm trying to grow my hair out that long. We'll see how
You'll
that
get
works
there.
out.
You'll get
One
there
day,
one
one
day.
day.
Yeah,
I
right.
am hopeful.
Yeah.
But this turned out so beautiful. And yeah,
especially is going to be so
more and
good,
more
like,
all the
resealed.
details that our creative team and our card art development team has really been putting together and working together with the Disney team on. So we're very excited about how beautiful this turned out.
We'll check back in next time we do one of these to see how long your
Okay.
hair has grown.
Yeah,
since
we'll
then.
measure that out.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
right.
like
right.
it.
We'll make sure it's an ongoing thing. But of course, those are one version of those cards, but we also have enchanted versions.
Enchanted, look how beautiful we have our Jasmine Steady Strategist Enchanted card. Ooh.
Wow.
This art is absolutely beautiful.
Oh, look at the Raja.
Yeah, one of the favorite enchanted art pieces. Mike Delacourt and did a really great job of taking those elements again from the set. So we have some sand inspiration, the hourglass inspiration that we know is really pivotal and key for Jafar's story, and taking all those elements and making something really magical and beautiful for the set.
Yes, and there's scarabs. Look, you can see scarabs.
I know the scarabs are flying. You got the gold details. That's very nice.
I love it. I mean, looking for that card for sure. But we got these properties, which have been in Disney Lorcana TCG before, but we
Yes.
also have some new properties.
We got a new property. Little did you know that we had cute, adorable woodland creatures in the background.
Woodland creatures.
Woodland creatures.
It's from Bambi.
It's from Bambi.
Oh, that makes sense.
They're so cute.
They are.
We love the audience. We love you
Yes,
guys.
thank you so much. You guys knew what we were going to be showing.
Yeah.
so.
We're just ready to
It's like
rumble.
they do. It's like they work on these cards.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, that's
but
awesome.
we feel like this is a really great bridge between Arcasia's Island, where we first introduce these cute, cuddly critters, and then you see in the card art that you see more of those Jafar's kind of influences coming through, and you see Thumper putting up his best fighting pose. He's
Thumper's
ready
not
to
gonna
take
take
on
it.
Jafar. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He won't take it.
He won't take any of that. Yeah. So,
So we're excited for players to love seeing Bambi for the first time, and then adding those cards to their decks.
sweet. All right. Well, I'm going to add that to my cat and skunk deck that I'm working on.
Love this.
Awesome.
Best
All right.
theme ever.
Yeah. And then we also have some really loyal characters showing up as some promotional cards. So yeah, what can you tell us about Pluto?
Tried and true. So during all of Jafar's shenanigans, we still have Pluto here at our side, always loyal, always tried and true. You'll see here on this promo card that there's some red highlights details, and even you guys see that there's like a snake outline.
Why do we
here?
have the
Well,
pizza
that's on
triangles
purpose.
again? and
For
not
these promo
circle?
cards that you can get at select
these are the
Ravensburger sponsored
promo
events and promotions.
Oh, that's so cool. All right. Well, people are going
really
to
cool.
want to get their hands on this.
Absolutely.
But I know you're very excited about this next
I'm
one.
so excited.
Right? Are we going to
Pull the lever.
That one has a
I love
circle.
Emperor's New Groove. So when we saw that this was the pre-release event promo, so when you go to participate in a pre-release event for Reign of Jafar, this is the amazing promo card that you will receive. It's so good. Look at it's you can't help but hear that in her voice. So
I know.
yeah.
And my house rule is that whenever you play this card, you have to say it just like you did.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, right.
I love it.
And
It's
if
very
you don't, you can't play it. You just can't.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's the rule.
that's a little.
All right.
I like that.
I also love that it's dual ink. We're
It
bringing
is
lots of dual
ink,
inks
yeah,
here.
where we introduced dual ink casting in the last set, and we're blowing it out even more in set 8.
Love it. Love it. All right,
Love
we
it.
got another fun promo, which plays on a classic character.
Look how pretty she is,
What?
Mini Daring Defender.
She is kicking some butt in this one.
She is, and she's protecting those cute little critters. They're everywhere. The
Aw.
cute little critters are everywhere. You might not see them, but they're everywhere.
They are cute. Look at them.
And then you see that she's protecting them from Jafar, Sand, influence again. So again, a lot of great thematic thematic ties that our teams are putting together in all the card art. You see where I was trying to go with that.
I do. I like thematic teams too.
Thematic
Like,
teams.
we make a lot of thematic
we
teams.
do
around
have a
here.
theme team. So shout out to James Watson and team over there. We
Theme
love you guys.
team!
Woo, theme team. But this is our buy a box promo. So you buy a booster display box and you receive this promo.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I have a baby bunny in my backyard right now, and I would defend it just like Minnie.
I love this. I love it.
Love that. Awesome. All right. And we have another
Look
pet
how
here.
pretty. Yeah. So again, continuing the cute and the cuddly. We had to bring in Lady. She's so pretty. And yeah, again, more on the Jafar details that you get on this promo card. This is going to be a weekly play promo, one of 3, which I know you've got the 2 other ones
two
over
more
there.
to
So we're
show.
going to go through all of them. But these are ones that you can get in your weekly store play. And we're excited to see people play for these and add these to their deck.
I love that. I love that. She is a decisive dog.
She is a decisive dog.
Everyone knows that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That's
exactly.
right.
All right. Yeah. And we do have another one.
We had to do Aladdin. Look how cool his outfit is. This is so cool.
It is very cool,
That's
right?
very cool.
Trying to defy Jafar.
Exactly. He's not going down without a fight. And then you can see in the background. Can you see on that side of the card?
I can.
You?
No.
There's some silhouettes of other characters. So those kind of Easter eggs and nuggets as the teams are working together, our narrative team, our game design team, our creative teams, they really work together hand in hand. And how do we put these Easter eggs of the narrative, of the story, really make that sing together in the card art. So a lot of fun Easter eggs for fans to find.
A 1/9 card with bodyguard.
No, that's
going to be
intense.
important.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yeah.
All right. Can't wait to see the decks and how that's used. All right, we got one more really
Last
fun
one.
puppy.
Oh, I know we all love dogs, so this one we were like, we have to showcase here. And again, speaking to the details that we get, you see Jafar's palace in the far corner.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a lot of sand for the dog to play with, so obviously they love digging. So we're just like, this is so perfect. This is quintessentially a dog, and this is Patch.
I want to recruit Patch for our palace heist.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Right
I
into
like it.
the thing, and then I wish our dog was here so that they can
I
interact
know.
with.
She was here a second ago.
Oh, darn it.
I don't know.
Well, we'll get them to play later.
Okay.
Patch and the dog. Awesome. All right. Well, that's some amazing stuff happening for Reign of Jafar. We've got even more exciting news and more cards to preview all around the community, especially on our Discord and on our Twitch channel. So please sign up for the Discord, watch on Twitch. We'll be previewing a whole bunch of Reign of Jafar cards as we get closer to the release.
It's soon, end of the
know,
month.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we've talked about sets 8. We've talked about set 9. We haven't said anything about set 10.
10?
Yeah.
Not
all right.
yet.
Well,
Yeah.
I think maybe we should.
Should
Yeah.
we?
All right. Let's.
I mean,
think we
you're
should
the
show
director of
this-
communications.
All right, well, for now. Yeah. We'll have our set art for the next set coming in set 10. This is going to be Q4 2025.
Whispers in the well. It's not too scary, we promise. But we are meeting some new types of whispers. Whispers are a new ethereal type of glimmer that we have discovered somewhere in the Great Illuminary. So in this set, there's a mystery that surrounds where these whispers came from. Why are they here? How did they get here? And that's a adventure that we're excited to embark on with all of you in Q4 2025. And for this set, we are happy and excited to announce that there are 2 properties that we're sharing right now. One is one that we shared at D23 last year. The Black Cauldron feels like it'd be a really good property to include
that's
here.
awesome.
Black Cauldron,
I know,
right?
I love fantasy.
Yeah.
This is perfect, right?
It's going to be really
So that's
fun.
why Mickey's like doing his
He's
investigating here. He's trying to light his path, light your path.
Light your
My path or
your
your path?
path? Our path.
Light your path.
We like together.
We're gonna workshop that.
We're gonna
timeline.
workshop. And then another one that we're really excited to announce is gargoyles. That's one that so many fans have asked about. Gargoyles.
Gargoyles!
I did not expect that.
That's cool.
That came out of nowhere.
More information to come in the future.
Like what?
This is whole like
All right, this is coming
Very, very fun.
Q4 2025.
Yep.
Look
Kinda,
for
yeah,
it.
spooky.
Fun.
So good.
Yeah, right. So many thematic elements in here.
Thematics.
Yeah,
We
check
love
it out. Check it out. Awesome. All right. Well, that's a lot of new properties. We've
of new
talked a lot
stuff,
about new
yeah.
properties. I'm checking online all of the, social media. People are always asking. There's this one account that's always asking about a specific character. Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? Is it in Disney Lorcana yet? We just want to say, please stop asking over and over again. Is it going to be in? But maybe in 2026, we might be able to.
Let's get dangerous.
Dangerous. Dramatic cast.
Darkwing Duck.
Oh my God. That's right. 2026. Maybe we'll see some Darkwing Duck. We'll see. This is going to be fantastic. This is amazing. So much amazing stuff happening in Disney Lorcana TCG. Thank you so much for going on this journey with us in the next chapter. Thank you, Naomi.
Yeah,
Give
thank
it
you,
up.
Greg.
Shout out to Naomi.
Thank you to the team. Shout out to Greg as well. You guys.
No, thank you. I appreciate you. The fun doesn't stop here. We are going to be talking more about everything that we just learned on our Twitch. I'm going to take a little break and get to there. Please join our Discord, join the community. Let us know what you think about all the amazing things that you learned about, because it's super fun. There's so many more fun things happening.
Yeah.
We are getting dangerous. We're whispering. It's super fun. We love it.
There's whispers, there's wells, there's a lot of fun things.
Yeah, right. Thank you all for watching and being a big part of it. Thank you all for being in here. We're the best. I'm going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Okay.
How are we feeling?
Excited. A lot of stuff from left field, honestly. How's chat feeling?
That was wild.
So
you go ahead, Melissa.
I was gonna ask. So the fabled stuff we saw, that was the starter pack.
They didn't really say. They were just like, it's a collector thing, and then
yeah, kind of like the Stitch collector thing. I feel like.
Okay. It looks great. It looks great. I'm actually excited for that one.
Yeah, Illuminator Jess. Yeah, Goofy movie. Super excited. I wonder if the artwork we saw is like the enchanted artwork. I don't know.
It looks close, right?
I mean, those better be playmats, right?
Right. Okay, you missed the part about rotations. Quick recap. So it looks like once Fabled comes out, sets 1 through 4 are rotated out. You won't be able to play with sets 1 through 4, but you can play with them in Infinity format, which is they'll go into more of like what that is later, but you can play with all your cards. But it looks like cards are going to be reprinted in Fabled that you can play from. Is it only first chapter? I don't know. I feel like they only showed the first chapter cards.
Yeah, they only showed first chapter, but I'm sure there'll be more.
My fingers are crossed for Cinderella Stout-Hearted that we can still play with her, cause like
I'm right behind there.
Right.
Oh, they're back. Okay. Oh, with his power line. Oh my gosh.
We actually changed shirts.
Sorry, guys.
Really quick.
You're good.
in preparation for that, I mean, I'm super excited, and ever since I started playing this game, I've been.
Ooh.
Oh no. Okay.
It's coming. Don't worry. We're almost there. All right. Okay.
Just thinking. It's fine.
Cards power line
There you
is
go.
the best.
I'm so stoked. But anything else? Like, what are some other things? Like, because I saw some of these cards, and I thought some of those cards from the Return of Jafar, or excuse me, Return of Jafar. Yeah, from
Reign of
Reign of
Jafar.
Jafar. Reign of Jafar. I thought some of those cards were really, really dope. I'm excited to get out here and get some of this Palace Heist in. I'm ready to try it. I mean, maybe I could just sneak that out of here. I mean, you guys got to watch me on the way out here, Rochelle, because I think I'm taking a bunch of stuff when I leave. Just keep,
I will escort you out.
come on, man. Help me out.
The Palace Heist having this like this actual,
the actual box.
The box, yeah. This is so nice.
That's really cool that you guys listen to the feedback, because the Ursula's version had that.
Oh my goodness.
GG's. But is there
Oh no.
any cards? Can we talk about some of these cards too, or is that
sure.
is it off limits? Let's see. What
was your What was your favorite?
My favorite, I think that one is really good. I like the Jasmine.
Yeah. So, I said that, I'm playing Steel Song this week.
Yeah.
But I've been playing Chernadog.
The dog deck.
I've been playing this for most of the set.
It's so fun.
And so
It is. I love playing that.
getting
I love
this
playing that deck.
card to add to that deck
That's insane.
is crazy.
And it's really going to be a problem, because Chernadog is already kind of one of those decks like, oh, here we go with this. Okay, here they're doing their thing. They can do their thing better than a lot of people. And I think that this card being added to that color combination, being added to that deck identity, is going to be a problem. I think this card is really strong. You're talking an additional 2 lore coming on in. I think at a 1 cost too. This card could have easily been uninkable. Come on, give me something. Help me out. No, I'm joking. But I think this card is really powerful. I'm excited to try it out. I'm gonna have to let the dogs out again. And I think this is probably going to be the missing piece, depending if we'll have to see what other cards come out to continue to support.
Oh, sorry, I was away from the microphone. One of the things that is really exciting about Reign of Jafar is that we're continuing this dual link mechanic into Reign of Jafar. So a lot of those strategies and everything are going to be expanded on. And with that in mind, I think we can check. I have the.
Oh, look at that!
I have the.
Oh, we're cooking. You're cooking.
Website.
It's happening.
Let's see.
Hey,
let's check on it.
Let's go. Let's go.
I don't know if it's updated yet. Oh my gosh, it's also hard to do this.
We're live. This is live TV. Look, you're cooking right now. Look at that. And
oh my gosh,
I can't tell.
The screen is so far away.
You got to put your power line glasses back on. I think that might enhance
There we
your.
go.
There it is. See.
Wow.
So the website updated with Reign of Jafar. I don't know if we have any news yet. This is live, by the way. I'm just checking.
Hey, all of you.
Not yet.
Hey, all of you, go ahead and get over to the website right now. Let's see if we can make Rochelle's job that much harder. Let's crash this thing with everyone checking out the website right now and see if it's ready.
What a great screenshot! Right?
Look at that.
Right from just a few moments ago.
Yeah, that was totally live, by the way. Completely good to go. Okay. We got another one here. I'm gonna bring this one up here, and let's see, where's it at? Nope. We're going back. We're going forward. Here we go. I'll talk about
Jasmine.
Talk about this Jasmine here. Okay. If you didn't know this about your boy JDZ, Jasmine is by far and away my favorite Disney princess. Okay. I love me some Jasmine. Shout out to production. She also loves Jasmine. She cosplayed as Jasmine Halloween one year, and I see the pictures and I LOL every time I see it. So for that reason, I love Jasmine. And I've been hoping for a completely busted, broken Jasmine, because I think we have a busted Ariel, we had a busted Belle, we have a busted Rapunzel, we have a busted, all the other princesses get a busted one, but Jasmine hasn't gotten her busted her busted card just yet. But this one seems really cool, and I think it can support that ally synergy. I think that we're trying to do.
The fact that it's a shift 2.
Yeah.
So like you can turn 1 Jasmine, turn 2 shift quest, use her ability.
That's really
I
cool.
think that's such a. She has good stats too. Like for turn 2, 2/5.
That is pretty.
Good.
That's pretty good.
And
And that enchanted artwork, I thought we don't have that one here. I would probably definitely take that one onto the house for sure. It's going right into the heist box as well. It's next level. I think that thing is one of the most beautiful cards it had. Steady strategist. I think Jasmine, it's going to be lit, man. Make sure you guys go pick it up. Look at that. And I'll just tie this right into it won't fit. I think that's kind of full already. Cool. We got one more. I'm gonna do one more. Okay, this one right here. Thoughts on the legendary Rapunzel here?
Oh, good.
Huh? I think this card is really cool. It has evasive, and for me, I like having characters that have action-like effects attached to them, that you can do them multiple times over and over again that affects your opponent's character. So having it be evasive, having it be able to target your opponent's stuff, stopping it from questing, I think that's really neat. And I think that is something that I'm looking forward to pulling this Rapunzel again, another OG fan favorite card coming out, 2/5 quest for 2, being able to stop your opponent from questing. Very cool.
So one really cool thing about this that and Greg is just coming back in.
Hey.
I'm lurking.
Oh, sorry. Let's get this out of here. Greg, get in here.
But one really cool thing about the Rapunzel, a lot of you had seen a few weeks ago that there was a content creator event at Disney.
Yeah.
And we teased some artwork behind Ryan.
Yeah.
And so there was a Rapunzel artwork that people saw.
Ooh.
Might show up in Rain and Jafar.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How are these mics? Audio. Only note I saw was we need to talk into the microphones a little bit more.
Can everyone hear us okay?
Talk. Now it's too loud.
Give them the podcast voice. Hey, we are here at the podcast talking to you guys about the new set releases. I guess we have.
So,
So what did you think of all the fun stuff?
Listen, I'm fully motivated. As soon as they announced Powerline, I kind of just got out of there. I'm not gonna lie.
Look at
That's
that.
it. We're committed.
Oh, we rushed. We rushed.
I was done.
Costume change happened.
I just completely left. But seriously, I thought you did a great job. I thought
Thank you.
I think about 85% of your jokes landed. And come to find out, Rochelle says she wrote your material.
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Every single joke.
Yeah, so I'm not,
Yeah,
maybe
so-
Including
So
the ones
I'm
that I
to
made up
blame.
on the fly.
Take-
So I'm to blame.
take that joke. So maybe the 15% was yours and the 85% was her.
That's accurate.
Okay.
100%
Okay.
accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's how it
Okay,
works.
but
No, I know. Yeah, we even had to sweeten the crowd, as they say, right? Add some sugar to it.
it was really well done. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought the news was great. I thought you guys handled everything well, and
I know.
so
Yeah, let's
excited.
go through the cards. Yeah, because I think we went through them pretty fast.
Yeah,
And it's always good to have some more details to share with everyone. So
Yeah, we talked about Lady.
talked about
We
Lady.
talked about Jasmine. And
Yes.
Rapunzel.
See, you're having the same trouble that I had, which is like, how do you deal with these big physical
I guess that's-
Ryan-sized
yeah.
cards?
Someone in the chat when you were showing those was like, these booster packs are going to be pretty big.
Okay.
All right, Aladdin. This is a promo.
This is one of the weekly play promos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So you
Sweet.
get that just for showing up.
I like that I put this in front of you so you
Fine.
can't
That's
see.
fine.
We can't see you.
Hey guys, I'm Aladdin. I'll just do my last voice acting work there. and it
Wait,
works.
yeah, there you go.
There we go.
You
I
can
think
see
it's-
both of us.
So this guy, bodyguard, whenever one of your allies' characters quest, you may remove up to 2 damage from this character. So that is pretty neat. We're still punching this ally Sapphire Steel synergy. I know. Let me tell you, I don't know if you guys are in tune with the Sapphire Steel community, but they are a ravenous bunch. Okay, and they typically want to do their own thing, and they don't want to be boxed in to this Sapphire Steel ally thing. But
Yeah,
I think with this guy, maybe someone who is going to be
Hot chocolate.
brave enough to set foot onto this ally train, I think there could be a competent, cohesive strategy along with that.
Yeah, what does Safe Passage do? Whenever one of your ally characters quest, you may remove up to 2 damage from this character. So with
He's not-
9,
yeah.
He's a really sticky bodyguard.
yeah, he's going to be there for a long time.
And he's a bodyguard as well, but he hits back for 1. He is a bot.
Trying to get your
No,
face.
that's fine. Yeah,
Where are you?
there, he is a bodyguard, so that is pretty cool. He is coming out on 6, which is quite high, but 1-9 is a really impressive stat line.
Yeah, with no shift.
With
so,
no-
yeah.
One
the 6, yeah.
1-9, and just get your allies down and continue to heal this guy. He also probably can wear a Baymax pretty well. Baymax coming out and just continue to heal this guy.
Oh, that's smart.
I think that could be neat. So I like it. I think the card is someone's gonna make it happen just because he's Aladdin as well too. I think that's pretty cool.
I mean, part of the theme with the set really, Jafar's taken over Acacia's Island, and so Aladdin and Jasmine are kind of leading the charge and gathering up allies.
Yeah,
to try and
they know how to fight them.
Now we're thinking.
I love it. It's all storytelling in the mechanics.
Yeah.
That is some of my favorite stuff.
It's all coming together.
Some people are asking questions about why there's red on the promo cards.
Yeah,
that's the theme for this. Like, again, playing into that theme of Jafar's taken over. Jafar made some decisions with the card design. Jafar worked directly with Shane Smith on this set.
Yeah,
so,
he did. Yeah. Or was
so-
just Shane just channeling Jafar when
Yeah.
they were making this happen? Yeah, no. So we talked about that a little bit with Naomi.
Yeah.
But that's a change for this for all the promo cards to have that red flare. They've got 39 pieces of flare.
Yeah.
And it's all red. And we talked about a little bit, but maybe you can see it a little bit better here. There is a snake outline. You can kind of see in the card in the back behind the mechanics text for these as well.
And who's that in the background over there? I see someone hanging out in the distance.
Who do you think
I
they
would
are?
only assume that is Meriwether and Belle, I want to say. Yeah.
I'm thinking that's right. No,
seriously. I think it's got to be Jasmine and Naboo. I would only assume.
I think it's Bambi and the Hunter.
I think we're close. Yeah,
they're working together.
We're bracketing it in. We're getting closer and closer each time.
I love it. Awesome. All right. Any other thoughts or questions about this one? Are the chat asking about Aladdin? Because I want to find out where to get those pens.
No. I think it was mostly just the red that people had questions about.
Excellent. All right. Well, with a 1-9, he's not going away. He's going to stay on the stream forever.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to cover up any of the amazing artwork that we got back here.
Okay.
Because we have, did you guys see that you put the Darkwing Duck back here?
Yeah.
What?
He's up here.
He's up here. Let's get dangerous.
I think, and it was so funny that everyone was like, Darkwing Duck. We need Darkwing Duck. We got Power Line. Now let's complete the deal and get Darkwing Duck in. Boom.
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 Like you said, one of the most fun things in the office was that account that every day was like, is Darkwing Duck in Disney Lorcana yet? Not yet.
Yeah.
And even when we announced the stream, they quote tweeted it and were like, not yet, but maybe. So that was one thing that we were really excited just to like give the shout out, but also like, let's get dangerous, right?
Nice. Let's get dangerous. Look at this guy.
Yeah, we have no idea who runs that account, by the way, but they're awesome. So shout out to you. If you do run that account, let us know. Maybe we'll get you on here and we could talk about what it felt like to see your account, be justified in all of your asking.
And a little bit of persistence, huh? That's respect these days. You gotta keep doing it, and that's proof positive that if you stay consistent, be persistent, maybe something will happen. I don't know, or you might just get blocked. I don't know. That's also a possibility as well. So I don't know. Okay. Where we going next? Oh, Pluto. Okay.
Let's go, Pluto. Tried and true.
This guy.
So this is the Ravensburger promo for.
Let's keep it steady so they can read it. Maybe.
Select promotions, events, specifically with Ravensburger. So if we're promoting something, this is the card that will be new for Reign of Jafar.
Well, I want to promote it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, we have different angles? Can we try our different camera angles now?
Oh, we didn't go through those.
Yeah. Let's do.
Like we said, there are multiple cameras. We're gonna go camera 2.
Whoa!
Look at those.
So much room.
Hey, look at that.
Don't unplug anything.
Yo, this is cool.
All right, another camera.
Camera 3.
Oh,
Camera
hey, it's just
3.
you and me. Hey,
Hey, guys. Hey,
how's it
Rochelle,
going?
she's gone.
We're explaining to you about what the rules are here.
Hey, you see that, Rochelle?
Oh well, that actually is good. So if we put this, no, wrong. We got to put it in front of Rochelle. We got to
There
put
we
it
go.
right
We're
there.
here.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I like
Hey,
it.
That's good. All right.
Vanna White, Rochelle. She's just so talented.
And then we have the card close up
We have
one. We don't do. Oh,
camera 4.
so that one's also right there. So we want to do it Like
you got to do
something
your hand. Greg, you have great hands for this. I think you should moonlight as a
This
hand
way,
model.
this way.
this way.
There
But
it
this
is.
is too big.
It is way too big.
We need. Oh, you got rid of the Tamatoa. You already sleeved it
I
and
did. I
put
sleeved
it.
Yeah, there we go. Or one of these. You like a. We'll figure it out. I mean, this is. Oh, is it this?
No, it's the one
It's right
down
here,
there
right here.
that's not in green.
Yeah. No, okay, we're cooked.
Were you trying to put your face by
I
it?
was trying to get in there. Yeah,
Oh, now I got to do it.
They're trying. Just, there it is. Here it is. Here it is. That's good. From the murky
Jump
depths
scare.
comes Greg. Oh, look at that. It's Greg coming to a
Go
theaters
back,
near you. One more time. One more time.
Go back.
From the murky depths
We're gonna do it like an actual jump scare. Okay.
into the waters. There was Greg. There he is. There is Greg. And we are back. But here's Pluto. Okay. Pluto, tried and true. While this character has no damage, he gets +2 strength and gains support. Boom. Look at that. That's also quite neat. He's got them chi and post stats questing for 2. You can heal him to keep that thing rocking and rolling. Support is kind of slept on in the game. I know a lot of people have tried to make support strategies work, typically in Amber and Sapphire, but Amber and Steel getting a support synergy, I think that's pretty neat. And Pluto is an icon living. So this card seems pretty neat
more
and cool
support
as well.
in Amber and Steel.
Yeah.
Well, and with the 2/7, going to stick around for a little while too.
Of course, he's going to be there, but coming out on 6 might be a little late. But still, I think you can make something happen. I think if the Pluto enthusiast will make it happen. I think you just add the other Pluto. Maybe you can get him out a little bit cheaper.
You
A
play
little bit of Pluto
Lantern.
synergy. I forget it. I forget his name. The one cost reduce the cost Pluto.
Or
Make your Pluto
little
deck
Pluto.
today. Okay, I'll be on
Is
that.
he a nice dog?
You
I
have
think
ways to
Pluto
get him
nice
out
dog? Is it
before
nice
6.
Nice pup,
Yeah.
nice Nuzzle guy. I can't remember his name. I'm sure the chat's lighting me up right now. I'm like, this
Melissa, you and
guy
I know as
doesn't know what he's
Amber
talking
players.
about.
We know.
Oh, one thing real quick. Throw that over here. We have one more camera.
Oh,
we
look at
didn't
that.
Show.
Hey!
It's upside down, but who cares? You can also see my laptop.
Hey!
So Melissa, which card are you most excited from what
This
we've
is so
seen
cool.
so
I gotta grow up. Okay, I gotta grow up. But this is really neat.
Put Peter Pan up in here. We
We
don't grow up.
We don't grow. I don't grow. I won't grow. Okay.
I did
All
like
right,
the
let's go.
Jasmine.
Let's go one more. Let's bring out the big
Jasmine was
bad.
really cool.
Big bad.
Let's bring out the
Yeah.
big old bad.
There's a lot of
This guy.
Ooh.
Let's talk about this
A
guy.
lot
We're
to
talking
do
reign of
with some new
Jafar.
deck
We're
type.
talking Jafar's highest. Look at him, high Sultan of Lorcana. Wow, we're breaking
lore on that one.
Jafar. Is he the only character that can break the 4th wall there? Because he's mentioning Lorcana a lot in his. I don't know.
Also, Lorcana is the realm that the
Mhm.
story takes place in.
I know. I'm talking like I've never seen it in anyone's name before.
Oh,
Has that ever
that's
happened?
a good point. I don't think that has happened.
High Sultan of Lorcana. That's
Yeah.
gonna be my
Oh,
name.
that's
We'll
when I
talk
win
about
it.
it on the narrative main stage.
That's
Yeah.
neat. That's neat. Okay. I don't know
Oh,
if you had it, but Dark
Lorcana.
Power, whenever this character quests, you may draw a card. Then choose and discard a card. If it is an illusion character card is discarded this way, you may play that character for free. That's broken.
Oh,
okay.
so he's going to get illusions
Yeah,
out. nonstop.
that's gonna be busted. I'd get your hypnotic strengths today because you're gonna need those. Illusions about to be popping off in this next set. That is absolutely insane. I enjoy this card. Not inkable. I think that's always going to be something that gets a lot of people, but this card is cool. 4/4 stat line, quest for 3. Let's get loose. Let's get active. What do you think about this guy, gang out there? What do you guys think about Jafar? Is he playable? Is it going to happen?
Well, because there were some illusions in Arcasia's Island, but now there are, I don't want to have exact numbers of illusions, but there's tons of them in Reign of Jafar, which will make that even better.
So one thing to share about this, that Greg, you did forget a preview.
I did.
You did.
Oh, no.
There was one preview that we didn't share.
Okay.
So I loaded it up as a graphic.
Oh, I see it. I see a graphic.
Hey, yo, look at that.
So the set champ card is Jafar, High Sultan of Lorcana.
Let's go.
Obviously, same ability.
Yeah, all the same card,
mechanics.
just in a promo.
Yeah.
That is
And
awesome.
then
Is it foil? Is that why?
That is dope. I want one of these so bad. I think this one, people are going to go after this one. Shout out to Baker again. I'm sure he's probably losing it right now. Trying to get this Jafar Enchanted full art set champ. I'm gonna be playing. I gotta go.
It's really good on the graphic
It is
too.
nice.
Good job, Rochelle.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Oh,
we
got timer.
the timer. No, please, no, not again, not again. I can't take it. Man.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
So I mean, one thing that does come up a lot in the community is like questions about picking the set champ cards. And we kind of like have been able to when we first came up with set champ, we kind of had to like plan out just a bunch of them at once to get it going. But now we're a little more synced up with the game design team and working out some of these cards. So expect to see, like you showed Maleficent is the fabled set champ card.
Yeah.
We're really making sure that that we have enough time to be able to really get ahead of it and pick cards that we know people are definitely going to be excited about. It's all a process of all the different individual teams, game design, game dev, the creative team making the artwork, putting the design of the card together. And yeah, so just expect that a lot of the set champ cards going forward are going to be more, I guess, locked in, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Locked in.
Thank you.
Yeah, locked in.
That's me. I'm the locked in account. I'm the one to say, hey, you guys need to lock in up there at Disney HQ. We don't know what's happening or who's making these set champ cards, but I'm glad to see that you guys are really putting the research in and making sure these cards, because I think if the card is quote unquote playable in the core constructed set, it will be more sought after and more people will attend in order to try to win and have those cards, especially now that there's only the 2 mats and you have the what, I don't want to say free entry cards or what the cards that you get, the participation cards. I think more people will show up. I think it's like 40
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Go to the Discord. You can discard on the Discord.
Discord. When you mentioned Discord earlier, just as an aside, and I didn't have a mic to be like Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana, it killed me inside a little bit.
We want you to call it out in every broadcast that we do.
Discord.
Again, we'll have a button where we'll be like, all right, there's the beep beep. Discord.
Yeah. But yeah,
soundboard is something we need too. Yeah. We need to record you singing as much as we can.
That's sweet. I got clips. I got some on my phone. I can send them to you. All my backup tracks can be on there.
And one of my other jobs, we had someone who did that. During the live stream, we'll have you doing that. Actually, can you just do your voice thing? Air horn.
DJ JD on the track.
Some people in the chat were asking about challenge, and so we did announce with Cooper that challenge is coming back this year.
Yes. And we'll have more information for that at the World's broadcast.
Yeah. Okay. So stay tuned for that. We're going to work on that basically as soon as we turn off this stream.
Yeah.
we're going to work on that stream. So more
information for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's going to be, I'm so glad you get to be a part of this broadcast team.
We didn't even talk about that. I just
oh my gosh,
I know, right? I just skipped
how great is that?
I'm telling you, Powerline came out and I left. I was gone. I was like, I didn't whatever, dude. That's fine. But I'm telling you right now, that is just like a lot of dreams. It feels like it hasn't really fully hit me that this is something that is going to happen. There has been a grind. You guys know I've been doing as much broadcasting as I can to prepare for this momentous occasion. I've been talking to a lot of the players that are going to be participating in this event and just hearing their stories and their grind and their passion on the player side. Well, I share that same grind and passion on the broadcasting side. And I'm so fortunate to be a part of this thing. You guys have no idea how much this means. And I'm elated that you have selected me to be a part of this. I know around the world and in this community, there are so many talented commentators and broadcasters that you had the opportunity to choose from. And picking me and the crew that you've assembled, I'm confident that we're going to work incredibly hard to ensure that there is a phenomenal product delivered. We're going to tell this story to the highest possible capability and share that with everyone who cannot be there in the World Championship. Unfortunately, there was some news that it's going to be a closed-off event, but still, I know there are going to be watch parties. During the break, I took a chance to scroll through Twitch and I saw so many watch parties just watching this. So I can just imagine how many watch parties are going to come around for the World Championship. People are talking about doing barbecues at locals and going to the thing and just pull the thing up and watching it, because that is the community vibe that we want to go through. Was I disappointed? A little bit. Yeah, I would like to have seen a nice open event for sure.
That's true. We wanted to make this big celebration.
That was kind of the thing, is like, I brought it up at D23. Was like, we're really excited to have people come and celebrate, and unfortunately it just couldn't happen this time around. And
I think everybody on the team wanted
we
it.
did everything we could to try and make it happen, but yeah, I think it really comes down to like we wanted this to happen, but we're gonna figure out something else to kind of celebrate and support during that time for now.
Sure. Yeah,
and
it's
we'll-
exciting that so many people want to celebrate. I mean, that's really the coolest part about all this. Even though I know it feels bad and it feels like a disappointment, we're all disappointed.
Yeah,
like I think we all wanted it to be an amazing event where people can get together and have that sense of community that we are trying to engender. We'll do the best that we can here online to be able to do that, as well as you being there and being a part of that community and talking it up and engaging with the audience at home. And hopefully they can get their hands on that a whole new world promo card, which looks absolutely stunning. I love the artwork on that, and we'll have more details about how folks can get that through the.
There's some questions in the chat about how do we get it. We're working out the details. Obviously, like we said, the plan was that it was going to be this celebration. So there's some pivots still, like that we're trying to work out how we're going to get those out, but as soon as we can announce it, we'll have more details about that.
Exactly. Yeah. We want people to be as excited about that card because it is a beautiful card. We want it to get in your hands and be a part of that moment, right? That June 28th and 29th at Walt Disney World is going to be such a great event for those players who are going to be there. And we want to be able to support and help them as we can through the online interwebs, through the video.
Some people are asking, where's DeCandio? He was in the audience before, but he is on the game dev team, so
yeah,
he's back at work.
I loved all the shout outs that everybody was having, like, oh, get this person, get that person. I love that you were checking it all out. Kyle was putting in so much work. I was like, dude, put that down.
Yeah,
it's time
just
to be in the show.
come take a break. Yeah,
exactly. I'm glad you got to see The Office too. I missed an opportunity though. Can I tell you all?
Please.
When I was walking through, I really wanted to trip and fall over the couch.
Yeah.
I think you should have.
I think I should have. So look for that in the future. In a future stream, I'll do some pratfalls for you all. It'll be entertaining. But now that you know it's coming, it won't be as funny. So never mind.
Yeah.
I'll say it now, and
it
then
might
like,
actually make it funnier
even
later.
More, like a little Easter egg. People are like, oh, he's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it. Oh,
yeah. Do the walk the plank to the,
Is now the time? Is Greg gonna fall
go
on
trip
his face
over the
now?
couch?
Cue it. Oh, I love that. Awesome. All right. Well, you want to talk about another card? Was there cards that people wanted to see more of that they didn't get a chance to? If so, let us know in the chat. Yeah, we didn't really talk too much about that, but the bodyguard.
Yeah, and this
with
is the
08.
This is the buy a box promo. So,
yes, buy a box promo.
Participating retailers will have this if you while supplies last. If you purchase a full booster display of Reign of Jafar, while they have one, you should get a Minnie Mouse Daring Defender.
Coming in at 4, bodyguard. Gets +1 strength for each 1 damage on her. So you put a little damage on the mini. It is Amber. It is Ruby. So shout out to my Ruby Fossa gang out there. Stand up. If you guys are still supporting a little bit of mini, maybe you can do like some self-ping damage and then get this thing kind of buff, heal. I think that's cool. I like all these cards. You got to understand.
I know. I keep blocking your face. There you go. Put it in between.
You got to understand the thing about me. I like them all. Okay. People always tell me all the time, like, hey, JDZ, this card is bad. This card is this. This card is that. And I'm like, no, it's not. Okay.
There is a way where this can win.
You can make it happen, man. If you just believe, you got to have this belief. Okay. And that's my thing on my stream. I play a different deck every single day, and I play all these unique and interesting cards. And this is definitely a card that I would love to try. Because the artwork is phenomenal. You got the little creatures in the back. I thought that was Thumper at first. I was like, have my magnifying glass out. It's not Thumper. I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. No, it's not.
No, I mean, so like there's all these little critters that were hiding on Cage's Island. Now Jafar's taken over, and we're seeing a lot more of them because they're coming out of hiding. They're like, what's going on?
And who did the artwork on this?
That is
Aubrey Archer.
Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome. That looks so good.
I didn't. I guess now is a good time to mention this. You said before the narrative main stage. We're gonna do Discord main stages this week and next week. So we are fully in Reign of Jafar previews season
Cool.
starting today.
Starting today. This is
Tomorrow,
preview season. Yeah.
tomorrow, Aubrey's going to be part of creative Discord main stage.
Yeah.
Make sure you get on Discord, discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
I gotta get that. All right. So discords.gg/Disney Lorcana. All right. I've got to enter that into my brain pan to say it every single time.
Yep. So we're gonna have some other content creators join. Sorry, JD.
I'm cooked. That's okay.
We're gonna have some other content creators join. Tomorrow is gonna be the creative main stage. On Friday, we're gonna be doing narrative main stage, and then next week on, oh my gosh, I think it's Tuesday. This will all be in the Discord later.
What's the Discord again?
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
I got you.
All right. I should join.
Yeah. So we're gonna do one with game dev next week.
Okay,
that's awesome.
Yeah, and tomorrow is going to be with the Illuminateers and oh my god, I'm blanking.
If only there was a
Illuminateers and
document where some
Bakers.
of
I
this
know.
was available
This
for
was
you
all
to check
available
out.
in a document, and I could pull it up. I want to do it on memory. Tomorrow is Illuminateers and Baker. On Friday, we're doing it with Rebecca Quest and Rudros.
Okay.
And then next week, for the game dev main stage, is RMB and Katie.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Awesome.
My bald brethren, okay? R&B, Maelstrom's finest is in the building. Let's go.
He was bringing up the bald synergy.
Yeah, I can't. It wouldn't work. I don't want to take my hat off because I'm in a very poor state of bald right now. So I gotta keep the hat on. But maybe I'll get it shaved and we can
do
make it
you,
happen.
right? Yeah, right. You gotta choose what's best for you. Yeah. Well, and I'm going to be streaming here on Thursday, May 8th. We'll be doing a weekly Lorecast starting on Thursday.
That's one of the things that the community's been like. Where's Lorecast? What happened to Lorecast? Today it's sort of like a Lorecast.
It was like a Lorecast. Yeah, we called it the next chapter.
But one of the first things when you joined was like, we're getting back Lorecast, and you're gonna do them. It's weekly Lorecast.
Weekly. That's right. Yeah. Still working on exactly how that is all going to work. But my plan is to come on here, turn on these cameras, move them around a little bit, and maybe do some jazz hands.
Maybe not a Weezer shirt.
Maybe not a Weezer shirt, but a different musical artist shirt every week. And then talk about the latest happenings that's been going on in the Lorcana community. So I will need help from all of you, both on the Discord. What is that again?
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Send me any messages directly or otherwise there, or on other ways for folks that we want to highlight and talk about, and all the great stories and events that are going on in the Lorcana. That's what I want the weekly Lorecast to be. And it starts on Thursday at, what did I say, 10 a.m., 11 a.m.?
I feel like it's 10 a.m.
Let's go 10 a.m. Pacific time.
We will post the schedule. I am not doing it right now because I am in here.
And I will be drinking coffee with you all, and I will be putting on a play mat.
People are asking if they can get that mug. It is a regular mug with a Lorcana sticker on it.
What are you talking about? This is custom made. This is actual gold foil that I put on here. I think the Jafar let me do it. The High Sultan of Lorcana. I asked him.
Oh yeah, I guess
we're
in Jafar's world now.
Right? Yeah, right. So the gold scarab and it totally works.
But I'm telling you right now, Greg, I'm gonna need a key because I'm coming to every Lorecast. Okay, you're not gonna hold me out of this. I'm showing up. Okay,
yes,
I'm gonna be at the door and be right there, and I'm gonna be in here.
Help me
okay.
fill context,
And
so
no,
please
we'll. Hey, I'm coming. Okay, I'm right up the street. You guys can't hold me. You can't hold me from this. Okay, I'm breaking in here.
Do it.
There it is. Okay.
No breaking in because we want you here.
Okay.
You have an invite. You were like a
I just
vampire. We invited you in. You're like,
I just want to see Greg start a video and then you like jump in and slide across the table.
Or you do the reveal underneath the with the camera.
Jump attack. Okay. Okay. That could be really cool.
JD's here. Who knew? He was under this table the whole time.
But honestly, I think that's one of the things that a lot of people have been talking about. Like, hey, just the lack of information and lack of communication. But now it seems like we got something to look forward to every single week. And Greg, I think sky is the limit. I'm so excited for the things to come and being a part of this great game. I think it's going to be amazing this next year. Jafar is on. Maybe Jafar is what we needed, huh?
We needed Jafar.
Yeah, I guess Jafar is really
he's brought us all
back
together
on track.
Maybe all the other things. Arcasia, you're cool, but Jafar, maybe he can do a good job. Let's let him give a shot.
We get to unite against a common villain.
There you go.
That's how what teams are made of, right?
I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Good way to think about it.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about more cards? Did we show off?
Sure.
Ones we didn't talk about mechanics.
We did not talk about
these.
pull the lever.
Let's talk about pull the lever. Let's do pull the lever. I got it in my hand, so
Okay,
it was the
let's
one
go.
to choose. Pull the lever.
Okay. Okay.
So that is the pre-release promo card.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's an
and-
action.
Yep. It is for Amethyst Emerald decks.
Mhm.
And when you play it, you can choose one, draw 2 cards, or each opponent chooses and discards a card. Yeah. So
I think that's really cool. But the thing I want to know most is there going to be a wrong lever item or an action?
We're gonna have to wait and see.
We need a wrong lever to go along with pull the lever because that is just going to be hilarious.
I think we do.
That is-
but you're gonna have to wait and see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
How many levers are there?
It's just 2. It's just 2. No, there's multiple levels. I can't recall.
Are you gonna say it each time you play it?
Every single time? If I ever play this card, which I will, because I play them all, I will always say pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever every single time.
In that voice, or are you gonna do the
I'll
actual?
probably do the voice. I only have so many gizmos I can
Well,
do.
there's a house rule.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh?
Yeah.
Greg's house rule.
Yeah, you have to say
You
it,
have
or
to
you
say
can't
it.
play it.
I think you have to say it. You have to actually say it in the voice. I got only a few gizmos I can do, and I got to save those for the actual
Understood.
deployment. But this is in a dress rehearsal. I'll just hit them with the pull the lever. But when it's actually time to go live, we can send the actual real one. I think it's going to knock the floor off the thing.
I'm like trying to find like where my head should be.
There you go. There.
you go.
I think that's a good spot.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Hi,
Look at that.
everyone. We're talking about this card. I like these type of cards that have 2 like uses, right? It makes it feel like, oh, I can't use. I mean, you can always draw 2 cards. That's always a good thing. But being able to have your opponent discard when they've only got like 1 or 2 cards in their hand,
That's pretty cool.
That's a huge moment, especially with 3 ink. So.
And another cool thing about it, this being a dual ink, it's like you're getting literally the best of both of what those color combinations do. As Amethyst typically likes to draw, and Emerald typically likes to discard. So that's like a nice. I think that's a perfect That's a perfect case of a dual ink card if we have never seen one. I like this one a lot. Pull lever artwork's clean too. Who did the art?
That is Mario, who is in our chat.
Let's go.
He was very excited when this was being talked about, so you'll be doubly excited now. Here, I'm trying to not block myself again. Yes. Hey, good job, Mario.
Let's go.
I have a brother named Mario, by the way.
I guess I just blocked you again.
I know, right?
That's cool. Is your name actually Luigi? That's a 10. That's a 10.
Yep.
We got there.
Never heard that one before. Growing up, never heard that one. Just don't make any jokes about Tito.
Okay,
right?
we won't. We're done. I'm sorry.
All of them are all Disney approved. That's all I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tito, Tito. That's a fun fact. I'll tell you offline. But
He was about to do it.
I was about to also do something.
All right, let's do another card.
All right, here we go. Let's see.
And then maybe on one of our things we can play some Palisized. Best box in the business.
Oh, look at this guy.
Oh, Patch.
Patch.
He's digging in the dirt.
Look at that guy. He's got Ward, which I automatically love. I love Ward. People do not like Ward. I can't get enough Ward. Okay. So that's pretty neat. We'll get this over here. Here it is.
I like it. There it is in the middle.
There it is. There it is. Split the difference. Okay. Puppy barking. While you have another puppy character in play, this character gets +1 lore. That's pretty neat for the puppy synergy.
Oh, especially for a 1-cost card.
Wait. While you have another puppy character in play, is it? Oh, it's just a 1. I don't think so. You won't be able to get it for all of your puppies.
It doesn't stack.
It doesn't stack.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been insane. I thought they really did it to him. I thought they really did it to him for a second and just left that another off, or left just as many puppies as you could. Have like 99 puppies and quest for a jillion in one turn.
Yeah, let's go. Like Elaine getting the cat one. We'll have a puppy deck if that was stackable.
I think that's what the puppies would have needed. But this guy's cool. I like it. You know what I'm saying? We got to make the puppies work. I think there is a playable adjacent puppy deck right now for the core constructed game.
Yeah,
that's pretty good, and this guy's going to fit right into that too.
I like it.
Let's go.
So this is one of the weekly play promos, and then that brings up something that the community stumbled upon some time ago, right? That we just wanted to mention pretty quick. We can put this down.
So it's not blocking.
So even though a lot of people in the community know about it, we have not actually announced yet that we are starting the Ravensburger Play Hub.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
And so it will be a platform for finding events and things like that. right now, registration is just for stores. There was a little bit of moment in time where it accidentally opened up for players and players thought
Yeah,
it launched, but it is still only open for stores, and we want to make sure that stores are signing up, getting their events in, and then once we're ready for it to be open to players, we'll have more news to share about that, and we're really excited to get that going.
Absolutely. Yeah. Here, you're getting cut off. I want you to get a little closer.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, Rochelle. I got in there. Okay.
Yeah.
I jumped. I was part of the problem there. Yeah. And so I saw go live. I clicked on it. I got in, made a registration, got my profile pic and everything. I'm in. Okay.
I saw some community members. I will not name names, but I saw some community members being like, "Oh, Ravensburger announced their new platform. It launched. Everyone get on." And it was like, what? No.
It was a stealth launch. It was a beta. So yeah, we are excited about getting that up to speed for the sets to come, for all of the events, right? So pre-release events, any type of in-store play, you'll be able to do a whole bunch with the Ravensburger Play Hub, and we can't wait to roll it out there for everybody to be able to join. There's so many features on there, but we just want to make sure it's all working the way it should be for everyone to be able to do it. So we'll be putting some finishing touches on that over the next few months. But yeah, look for more information on the Ravensburger Play Hub coming on all of our weekly live streams that we'll be doing.
And then just real quick with that in mind, a lot of these promos are going to be like through Ravensburger Play Hub support, but with the pre-release promo specifically, is that for now, I think you would know this better than I do. For now, is that required that it has to be through the Play Hub, or because we haven't launched, is that going to be that stores can still do it through Melee?
Yes, they can still use the old system, and they should for all the Reina Jafar events that are being planned. But we want them to start transitioning, getting store accounts. So if anybody who runs a local gaming store is watching, please continue to sign up and get that ready to go. Obviously, it gives us more testers to be able to make sure that this entire program is working the way we want it to. And we want your feedback. We want all the stores who are going to be joining and creating accounts to use all the features that we can to let us know what works, what doesn't, how to improve. And that goes for when we do launch the beta for players to start their accounts. That's why we roll out things slowly, right, with betas, and make sure that folks are able to give their input and make it the tool that makes the most sense for you and your stores and the communities out there. So we continue to, like I said, add new features onto it after it's out there, but we want it to be a incredibly useful tool and program for folks to be able to enjoy their communities easier and just get to playing, because that's the most important part. Yeah.
For me, I mean, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say anything that gets us off of Melee. Okay.
No.
No, we can't do that.
Okay. No. We've loved working with that team.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a hater.
Yeah, don't be a hater.
I'll try to be a lover.
We have loved working with the team over there, and this was just something that we really wanted to tailor an event hub experience for specifically what we wanted to have more control over it.
Got it.
We can tailor what we think that the community needs, and that stores need, and player experience and all that. So
we love all of our partners. We want.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Okay. I'll lock out. Okay. I won't lock in. I'll kind of lock out a little bit. I'll take some shots. Okay.
No. But that's the thing. We need that feedback. We need to know what works and what doesn't, and get things going. And so that's why we are listening. That's we've heard similar things to what you're saying, and that's why we want to make sure that we are offering what is good for the community as a whole.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Including the fact that you guys want these mugs. Because now that there are that out there, it gives me every more reason to
slap some stickers on mugs.
To craft them in a Potter, kind of like a ghost situation is how I made this mug. I don't know if you guys know that. It's an old reference.
It's a 1 of 1.
But I crafted it out of tin with my partner. And then put a sticker on. Good stuff.
We had some illusions that you showed.
Okay. And the Vanellope. We have this guy, the magic carpet.
Let's show Vanellope.
Oh, okay. We'll do it
real quick.
Von Schweetz, Spunky Speedster.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Evasive.
3-1 evasive. What does that flavor text say, Greg? I can't read it from here.
I can handle anything you throw at me. Wait, are those laser snakes?
Let's go.
This is the best track ever.
Let's go.
I love Vanellope. That was my best Sarah Silverman impression. Did it work? No?
I think you nailed it.
No.
I thought she was in the room for a moment. I really did. I was like, wait a minute. Did he record that? Was that recorded?
It works because you can't see my face behind this card. So that's how puppetry works.
That was very good, I think.
I went to school for puppetry. I don't know if you know. Actually, I went to school for theater, and there was a puppetry department. It's like one of the only puppetry departments in there was. So
got it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's how it all works. So yeah, the flavor text on this one is awesome, and I
mean, it'd been
love this
invasive.
character.
I think it being invasive is cool. 3-1. 3-1 with if it was evasive and rush, that'd be really cool. But I think that's neat to go along with those racer synergies. I think racers are almost there. They're just missing a few good racers. I think this racer is good enough to synergize with that King Candy that was printed in Arcadia's Island. So I want to see the racers come alive in the next few sets. I think it could be a possibility for sure.
Are there cards that have racer as their?
Absolutely.
If you have racer cards, you can do XYZ.
They have. They printed a whole bunch of racers here in Arcadia's Island, and they're dual ink. They got the amber and ruby colors. They can do some cool things. King Candy being the key of that. Calhoun, they have a racer Calhoun as well. I can like save the other racers. So there is some synergies there, and I think the deck is almost ready, and maybe Vanellope can help push it over the top. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I think you saw like with Pull the Lever as an example that and Lady and what was it? Patch was the other one, right?
Yeah.
That a lot of those themes that were introduced in Arcadia's Island, they're going to get more support in Reign of Jafar. So, Vanellope is just the start of some of these racer card previews, but expect to see more racer synergies for that Amber Ruby deck.
Let's go. Okay. Look at that. And there's Sarah Silverman and Sarah Silverman together. A match.
How could it be?
Okay.
All right, and then you wanted to talk about
we got the magic carpet illusion.
I like to dream.
That's pretty. Man, you are talented. Maybe I might be. I just heard a little piece of that, and I might have I might have met my match here. I might have met
if it's classic rock, I can do it.
That was pretty good.
Yeah,
my AC/DC is pretty good.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to tell you. Maybe during the next episode of the.
Will there be a Back in Black card? Who knows? We'll see.
Okay, that's enough. We'll cut it. That's it. You get a sample, and that's it.
You should use that for your Yzma. Yeah. That was very good.
I just burned a Yzma token on that Thunderstruck, man. That sucks. Okay, anyway, here's the card.
Here, talk about magic carpet ride here.
All right, it is Vanish. So it is an illusion. So they all have that Vanish keyword in there. Spectral Force. Your other illusion characters gain Challenger 1 when this guy is just on the field. Quest for 2/4. So those stats aren't as bulky as the other illusions are, coming in at 3 with a 2/4, but still giving everybody else Challenger, I think, is really, really neat. Like it is Steel as well, which is cool, and Quest for 2 coming in on 3. I think this card, to fit that Jafar, I'm definitely going to be trying to play an illusion deck coming in in the next set. I think that is just going to be something that a lot of people are going to try, and it's just another guy to pair with the Jafar that we just showed earlier. So I think this card is cool. I like them all. You guys know me. I probably sound like a broken record because I think they're all cool. I will never say that a card is bad, but this card is. I mean, I would like to see the stats be a little bit higher, maybe, if I had to give one complaint, because these Vanish cards have typically been very, very stat heavy as their kind of drawback, because the Vanish thing is kind of a negative. But maybe this carpet is still pretty cool.
You do have the Jafar that can get some of those illusions out easier.
Yeah. The other one.
Yeah, right. The synergy with those. Yeah, right.
Yeah, to get them when they get. We just lost them.
Well, it does actions. Are there a ton of them? No, I got Aladdin and Vanellope on my team.
Jafar's escaped.
He's gone.
Escaped. Whispers in the well.
Oh no! Yeah, so these guys together.
Yeah,
and
right.
Also this guy as well. We'll bring him in too.
Yeah, the villains.
The Razul. Where is he? You have the Razul?
I do not.
Oh, I have it.
Oh, there we go. We're all look at us. Look at us.
Dun.
We're a motley crew of all of this. We have the whole team here. Look at that.
I'm not going to sing any of that.
Please. Oh, yeah. You know you wanted to. It almost happened.
We can play it. I could be like, I'm a magic carpet.
All right. Yeah. Whenever it's character quest, draw a card, choose and discard a card. If it's a losing character, it's card you may play for free. So yeah, quest him, draw a card, pitch the carpet's in for free.
Yeah.
And you are straight cash money chilling. I think that is going to be the vibe.
That is the way.
100%.
Yeah,
And
we talked.
this palace card. I mean, it's a one cost with really nice stats.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
One.
But the vanish.
But with vanish, but like, are you gonna really use an action to clear the one drop?
And any action that you play, it's probably would have cleared your one cost anyway, like a fire the cannons or
Right.
But I think if you're using it to take out this guy, that's fine. I'm totally in support of that. 1/4 coming in, that's neat. I think this guy's cool. This guy's what I think about when I think of.
I mean, like Daisy Duck needed uninkable to be a 1/4, so
yeah.
This card being inkable as a 1-drop 1/4, I think that's going to be pretty strong.
The Spectral Sentry, that's pretty neat. I like it, and it's just another guy that you can easily just discard too for your Jafar, put him onto the board. Boom. And there it is.
And Naomi mentioned this a little while ago, but what is that creature behind the Palace Guard? What is that? It's like a bug with a unicorn bendy.
We'll find out.
We'll learn about that during the previews.
Will we? Oh.
Tomorrow during the creative main stage, there's going to be a bit more about that.
Dun, dun, dun.
What time is that again?
10 a.m.
And it's on Discord?
On Discord at discord.gg/Disney Lorcana.
Yes! Making it happen. Awesome. All right. Well, I can't wait. I'm going to watch just to find out what type of critter that is. Looks big.
Yeah.
I'll be tuned in. I'll be 100% tuned in for that.
Locked in,
locked in, and laser focused. Maybe I'll be wearing these glasses. I can't see anything. Okay, I am absolutely flying blind. I mean, you can't tell, but I can't. I don't know how I'm pulling this off.
I actually forgot you were. Wait, can I try?
Really?
Please. Rochelle wore them for a second, and
wow,
could not do it.
I can see all the illusions now.
You got the blue ones on.
I got the blue ones.
The ultraviolet.
Whoa!
I can see through laser beams here with mine. So.
Yeah, you're like you can deflect laser snakes.
There you go.
Laser snakes ain't got nothing.
There you go. Oh man,
these are great. I actually, can I borrow these?
Of course, yeah. Without doubt, absolutely.
I feel like we're from the future.
Oh man.
I mean, Fabled, I guess, is the future.
It is the future. Yeah. So did you like how we went from Fabled to Jafar? It was complete sense.
It made complete sense. Yeah, it was. I will say there were some people in the chat that were like, "Wait, I thought they were like, wait, it's Fabled Jafar Whispers."
Yeah.
No, it's Jafar Fabled Whispers.
We did it on purpose.
Yeah,
do it.
We really wanted to start with Fabled and. There's just those exciting things with like new rarities and some of those returning cards and having enchanted cards of like those fan favorites. Like, it's funny, Honey Wizard, like it was like the card it was just like this vanilla common, right? And so it had gorgeous art and like such a creative way of depicting this, but like everyone at the time was like, why didn't this have an enchanted? And that's something that comes up a lot where they're like, this art is so great, why doesn't it have other art? But like but no, so a lot of those cards that people were like, why didn't this have an enchanted? We're looking back in Fabled, and
that's awesome.
We were able to pull some in to give them an enchanted this time around. And we're not
beautiful.
We're not reprinting old enchanteds. So those, like, if you want like the enchanted giant Tinkerbell and Elsa Spirit of Winter and stuff like that, those are back in first chapter. But yeah, there's going to be all new ones. And it's not just those returning cards that have enchanteds and Fabled. So expect to see there was the question of like, is Powerline going to be on an enchanted? You'll have to wait and
Gotta
see.
tune in.
But
Wait and see.
But yeah,
I know.
It's gonna be returning cards and new cards. that
Honey
haven't
Wizard is
printed.
just such a cool card, right?
Yeah.
Like it's in a league of its own in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Also,
so fun.
I don't know if people caught this. It has a new classification on it, honey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
HUNNY.
It was.
How do you think people are going to use that?
Yeah.
Designers, are they going to use honey?
Maybe get like a, I don't know, like a sticky situation, like a sticky synergy. I don't know, like honey, like a item or something. Honey pot for your honey characters gain.
Yeah, because what other
resist or something?
Yeah, we're gonna
properties that would use honey.
We're gonna have to wait and see. But
let's go.
But yeah, that card was updated. You know, giving it an enchanted, that was like a decision, right? Like it was people love this so much, and so yeah, you'll have to wait to learn about more with it. But
we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's worth it because there is so much fun things that we are going to preview going forward. Did we talk about a Goofy movie and how people?
We did.
We did. That was the first thing we talked
I
about.
saw that and I got out of the whole briefing. I left. I was like, okay, I got to go put my jacket on. I got to go really represent. Got my glasses on. I got my Powerline shirt on. Got my Goofy hat on. I mean, it's just. I think this is very important to me because that movie is literally my #1 favorite overall Disney movie of all time.
Really?
Yes,
Oh,
a
that's
Goofy
awesome.
movie. If you haven't seen it, you need to get on Disney Plus or go to wherever you can watch these Disney films and find it and watch it. It will change your life. That movie is so good. And
Have you been loving all the 30th anniversary?
everything
storytelling
on
around it?
YouTube. There's replaying in theaters. They got. And what I'm really excited about for that is just the next generation of people who didn't get a chance to grow up with that movie, and it wasn't as important to them because the movie didn't do as well when it first came out, and now that it's become basically like a cult classic. It's like an iconic movie, and people are finding out about it, and they're like, "Wow, this movie is really, really good." And the songs are great, the story is great. There's like no big bad villain. You know who the villain of that movie is?
Fatherhood.
Dude. Come on. There's no like. The boss come out. I must steal this. No, it's just being life. Life was the villain.
Of age.
And that's just so important. It's such an important movie about just connecting. And now I saw it from Max's side as I was growing up, and now I'm a father seeing it from Goofy's side. I'm like, dude, this is just so powerful, man. And the lyrics of the songs and just everything that happens in that movie. 10 out of 10. I love that movie. Now that's part of this game that I love. I cannot wait. I'm gonna play that deck all the time. I'm gonna have all the cards, and it's gonna be a complete vibe.
It was like Naomi had mentioned, Goofy movie, has been the most requested franchise from our fans. So
that's me on all my off accounts.
We had to get that in.
Yeah.
And then, we talked about Darkwing Duck before. That was another one that was one of those top franchises. But then Gargoyles. We talked about. Don't have an image to hold up right now, but it's in Whispers in the Well, and so yeah, like those three.
Look at all this artwork that we're showing off. It looks so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Those three, a Goofy movie, Gargoyles, and Darkwing Duck. We've gotten so many requests for, and we're really excited about, being able to talk about it, that it's coming. Announcing when it's one after another. Goofy movie and Fables, Gargoyles and Whispers in the Well, and then Darkwing Duck in 2026.
2026.
Yeah.
We almost had to bleep out Rochelle there.
Yeah.
You were about to say some secrets.
Well, like we bleeped out Ryan.
Like we bleeped out Ryan. I know, that was so good.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to Ryan Miller for doing all the amazing stuff that he has for this game and this entire community in the past. He was doing some stuff just recently. So we'll be having him in the office and doing more stuff here from this streaming room going forward. And so, yeah, this has been super fun. I love that we've been here, able to chat with you. Thank you again so much for being here, JD. You're the best. You'll be here more.
I'm not going to be a stranger. Okay, I'm gonna keep showing up. I'm gonna keep knocking at the door. I know where you are now. I know how to find out whether you guys just keep me locked out. But seriously, this was so much fun to come here and be a part of this momentous moment, and I'm so excited for things to come, and I can't wait for the World Championship to get into the booth, and I can't wait to see what's happening next, man. It's always this is just something that we've all been wanting for a really long time, and you guys are doing a phenomenal job making this happen, and this thing was absolutely absolutely great. So thank you for everything you guys have done.
A momentous moment. You heard it here first.
There it is. There it is. Complete wordsmith, dude. Okay.
We're excited.
I'm gonna write that down.
We're excited for you to be a part of the next chapter of Disney Lorcana. So,
Thank you.
Really happy to have you here.
And thanks again to all of you who have been watching for this entire 3 hours. We really appreciate you. It's been super fun. Again, we'll do more stuff like this. It seems like you guys liked it. So we'll continue going forward. And of course, we have the Discord, all the main stages that are happening there.
Discord.gg/Disney Lorcana. We're also going to have the schedule for card previews up later today. There might be some for some regions that may have already posted them. I'm not sure yet, but we'll get that schedule up there for card previews on discord.gg/Disney Lorcana. Weren't able to see if the website updated yet, but
we'll say that it has. It has.
Yeah, we'll
check it out. There's card previews up there right now, and there'll be even more going forward.
Yeah.
Until then, we'll see you.
Peace. Until next time. Peace.
Yay! We did it.
Okay. So, I'm going to share our bingo card that we made together, and we can go through and see if we got to 15. Okay. Fabled art, check, right? And Pixar, no, right?
Nope.
Puzzle art, no. Spanish cards, no. Missy Enchanted was there. No Pocahontas. So, Hearted Princess, this was your guess. Tell me about it.
Yeah, it was just a night version.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have kind-hearted, stout-hearted.
Oh,
and...
got you.
Yeah, so I should have said night princess. Like, yeah.
So it was like,
I feel like Jasmine needs one. She's got a pirate, but no night for Jasmine yet.
Yeah, right. No DLC season 2. Kind of, yes.
Kind
no.
of.
Like more to come, right?
Yeah.
World's playmat design. No.
Nope.
Giant cards as promos. Now they showed the giant cards. I have a theory we're gonna start getting them as promos at DLCs.
That'd be cool.
At other TCG events, I've seen the giant cards be a thing that you redeem at the prize wall. So I would not be surprised if we saw them, but they didn't announce it, so we don't get that one. I was here. We didn't get the art book. I thought maybe we'd have like a culmination of the year into like art or whatnot. No.
Maybe later for the 2-year anniversary.
Yeah. A little video recap of the challenge events. Didn't get that. Probably going to see that at Worlds, I would imagine. They'll have some sort of like produced piece, right?
Yeah.
No Lorcana merch. However, we saw a pillow on the couch. I don't know if this is all stuff that they made in-house or if we're going to see later. Like those stickers that were on the laptop, like those aren't, like, where did those come from? Right. And obviously the sticker on the mug. Everyone's like, I need that mug. I need it. So I don't know what's happening. New sets with dates. Yes. That we got. New ink color. No. Kim was here. One-off big events like a quest event or something. No. New enchanted art. Yes. 2 new IPs coming. Yes.
Yep.
Powerline Goofy movie. Yes. Woo! So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We didn't. No story star for us. Because when you quest a 20, you get a story star. And the story stars are what power the Illuminary. And you should come to the Lore Library podcast and you'll learn more about that. Which I was excited. I was like, what is going on with Jafar? How did they leave Arcasia's island? Where's Arcasia now? I need information, which I guess is we're going to get from panels on the discord.gg/Disney Lorcana Discord main stage Lorecast that they're going to be doing weekly. That's also something I didn't anticipate we were going to hear.
Yep.
Which I'm excited to have more. I guess that means we're going to get more communication from them more often, which is always a plus, right?
100%.
Yeah, and communications always say over communicating is good communicating. So
I doubt we'll have groundbreaking announcements every time. I think it'll just be more like hey guys, we're always watching, we're always taking feedback, we heard you. I just find it funny that a certain J word.
they nuked the chat. They were like, let's get rid of this. Can you tilt your phone sideways, Kim, and do landscape mode?
Yeah.
Well, and then is your orientation locked on your phone?
Possibly. It might be what it is.
Okay, then you'll have to put it back the other way.
Okay.
Welcome back.
We're back.
Love the ears.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you. I was like, I don't have headphones, so I'm gonna join Missy on having ears.
Nice. Smart. Yeah, so we found out we did not get to 15. We only got to 9. Yeah. So, hopefully we can revisit this for Worlds and kind of mark more stuff off, right? Because there's so much here that we still have yet to see. Or do you think we'll get little bits of this on their like weekly Lorecast that they're gonna start doing? We'll start seeing like.
I hope so.
Weekly is a lot.
Yeah,
it is a lot.
Weekly is a lot.
So we got a new honey category, but on the card we already had. So I don't know what kind of implication that has down the road.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's exciting.
So you're gonna stick on the like your honey characters like stay exerted or something. I don't know, man.
Right.
I'm like, what could that mean?
I want to be optimistic. It means like maybe we get more versions of like wizard honey characters.
Yeah, ooh. That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Different honey wizards.
It's exciting. Whatever it is.
Excited for the whispers, the art,
Yeah.
Did anyone else think of Brave when you hear whispers? Because aren't they called wisps in Brave?
Yeah, they are.
Wow, that'd be cool if they were in there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw who's the Illumineer that was in the background that has like his eyes are all like from when Ursula like entangled all the glimmers.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, one of the Lumineers is in the background. He has his eyes all like he's been enchanted by Ursula. So I wonder if those whispers have something to do with Ursula. Is she gonna circle back, or are we gonna get like a different sorcerer? I don't know.
Yeah, like Madame Mim maybe. She's very sorceress.
Because I'm thinking now we have Jafar, right? He's the big baddie. We had Ursula as the big baddie at the first one. Now I'm trying to think like who's gonna be the big villain at the end of Fabled.
Come to think of it, did we see wisps in one of the teasers? And wasn't it the shadow of Magica in the same?
Ooh.
Oh.
The shadow that took the Triton.
Yeah.
Huh.
Merida.
We got to put our detective hats back on, guys.
Right. Detective Mickey, who is also in the artwork for Whispers of the Well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Not mentioning Pixar would just overshadow everything. I agree, but yeah. Is Merida from Pixar or is she from Disney?
She's from Pixar.
She's a Pixar princess. Okay. I would love to see a legendary Merida, I can tell you that much.
Right.
A Merida enchanted with her flowy red hair. Yes.
Oh man. Especially coming like off the frame and stuff, like good stuff.
Yeah. Are they done with the stream, or are we just taking like a pause from? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just like, I don't know. They keep going on.
No, they're done now.
Okay.
Excited to see JDZ, I can tell you that much.
Congrats to him. Shout out.
Congrats to him.
Yeah, that's exciting. So, I'm gonna check something real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna check this Discord. What are you most surprised that they announced that you didn't see coming?
Darkwing Duck came out of left field.
Okay. Yeah.
And gargoyles, both. I
Gargoyles
think a lot
too.
of people.
Yeah, gargoyles for me. I literally did not see that coming at all.
No.
Wasn't predicting it. None of that. Yep. Okay.
1 second. I'll still hear you, but I'm just gonna turn my camera off for a second. But yeah, gargoyles was very out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Did not
So
expect that today.
I feel like that opens up like gummy bears and a
Right.
whole lot
Like
more
a whole Disney
franchises.
afternoon situation, right?
No.
I like it. I like it.
Well.
Get the 90s in there. Especially with Powerline. Oh, it's such a vibe. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
Right.
So they were showing some sort of promo, right? And they were kind of like, oh, it's a promo. We'll talk about it later. I hope that's a park promo.
Ooh,
Like, if that's one
okay.
they give out in the parks, just forget it.
We'll see. Maybe they'll announce it at Worlds.
Gosh, we have to just wait now. We have, like, I waited all this time for these announcements. Now I just feel like I'm in a holding pattern for announcements 2.0.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
I'm still kind of just like, what are the weekly chats going to look like? Because that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm just
You
glad
know,
that we're
like,
gonna have like a consistent, open line of communication. It's not like, hey, once a quarter you hear from them and then that's it. Or like what's a set release. It's just kind of gonna be this feel like this open line of communication, and then we'll just see Greg so much that he'll just like become the face of the game, and we'll just like get comfortable with being able to like have this open line of communication, and which I feel like
right.
was not there, did not exist.
No.
Yeah. I'm excited when he was like, is Racer a type of card? I was like, oh man, can't wait for you to learn how to play Lorcana with us. This sounds fun.
Right.
I'm like, what the heck? Tell me you haven't played this game without telling me you haven't played this game.
Okay, really quick. Something that I want to talk about before we forget is, and this might be almost like a critique of like, I hope this doesn't happen, but I'll be bummed if it does, is they were like, okay, we're figuring out ways to get the world's promos out to people. And my whole thing is, or like my fear is, I hope they don't make it like set champs where you have to win in order to earn this promo. You know, like the foiled set champs card is kind of what I'm a little concerned over.
Like when you would go to the DLCs and you do the side events, you had to earn the tickets to get the promo. So I'm not opposed to that. Like some sort of event where you're earning tickets at a local level, you know?
Right.
I kind of envisioned it as definitely you have to go to your stores, your local stores.
Right.
And is it like maybe they incorporated it in a pack rush to make it a little less competitive? So
That's
hey,
what
as
I
long as,
mean.
like,
Is like,
you purchase, it's like a purchase to participate, and you get one per entry. We'll see.
right.
When I think
Because it's like
about
Reset Champs is just so competitive versus it's like, yes, arguably like the Rapunzel and the Stout-Hearted promo, you did have to compete at some sort of level, but it was still, I would say, fairly accessible to a majority of people. Versus like something like Set Champs, it's like you're only leaving that accessible to like the top 8 of your store. So I just hope it's like a good in between of just like, oh, make this accessible to people playing
I'm the
and not like
opposite.
crazy difficult.
The reason why I'm the opposite is just because when I think about North American Championship and I think about like the Cusco and the Baymax and how difficult it was to get those, it makes the cards more special that way. I think about Mirabelle and the Set Champs card and how easy it was to get that and how it made that card less valuable in the community kind of because of how widely available it was. So I'd hate to see this card be so widely available that it takes away the exclusivity and specialness of it, the fact that it is for Worlds And it's not just
Mhm.
about like getting that specific card and getting that artwork and everyone should have that access. I think it should be the opposite. I think you should have
Mhm.
to be able to get a promo that's at the World Championship to kind of have some sort of ability to show skill and not just pay to play. I bought Pack Rush, give me my world promo, okay, bye. I want to be
Mhm.
able to see people kind of demonstrate that they've worked with this game and have some like skill level with it rather than just I'm gonna show up to all these LGSs, buy a bunch of Pack Rush entries, farm a bunch of cards, and then it makes them feel less special to me. I
Yeah,
do want the
that's fair.
accessibility to be there. In terms of like you can just register for the set champs. Like you don't have to have a skill level already to register or things like that. But yeah, I definitely don't want it to get flooded into the market.
I
This
think
isn't like what do
initially
you
they
what
didn't
like
either.
make it like a super like
Yeah.
these iconic cards are not going to be as prevalent as an enchanted card, right? So like because it has to make it more special. So I just hope that these ones just have like if it's harder to get a set champs promo than it is to get a worlds promo, I have a problem with that.
Yeah. Because honestly, too, it's like if you think about, with Worlds, despite it being right now only open to the players that qualified, it's like if Worlds was open to the public, it would still be a limited amount of people in the public that could go and like potentially get this promo. So definitely understand, like it does need some level of exclusivity.
Yeah.
I think it's more like selfishly for me because I'm not like super great competitive. That's like I don't want it to feel like it's impossible. Like I still want to have a small glimmer of like, do I have a chance to get this? Because like that was something like when I did compete at DLCs, it's like, okay, I didn't do super well where I would get to let it go, but like at least I'm good enough that I could earn enough points for the tickets to get a Rapunzel by like playing a couple rounds or successfully winning a couple rounds.
Yeah.
Um,
And that's what
that's
I
kind
want
of how I
to
feel.
do is like actually successfully win a couple rounds, not just buy an entry into a pack.
Buy something.
Hmm.
That's fair. I would agree with you, Sarah, and I'm pretty sure Ravensburger, that was their intent, especially if World was going to be open to us. But I feel like, in my mind, because it's now closed off, how do we make sure our community gets these? And what's the easiest way? So I'm thinking like a Bucky situation.
Oh, wow.
Right.
Okay.
So I think immediately I thought they're going to print more than what they would have expected at Worlds.
Yeah,
So I think this becomes the one exception where it
I
might
think
not have
so.
exclusivity in comparison to the Baymax and the Cusco.
Yeah. Just because they're gonna have
Obviously,
to
this is
make
all
some
speculation and
continuity with
opinion,
it.
right? But
Yeah, that makes
Right.
sense.
I almost have a theory too that it could be potentially something like trying to encourage stores to host, watch parties, and it could be something where it's like if you go to the store for this watch party, you get it, which again kind of takes away that like super exclusive, but it almost makes it where it's like you almost have the same effort of like if you were going to go to Worlds as an attendee, your goal would have been to try to get this promo. So it almost makes it where it's like this little bit of fairness of you had the intention of going to Worlds, so you're going to your LGS to try to create this like Worlds, all togetherness community vibe, and that's like how you earn the promo,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe winning some sort of game, like some sort of tournament that they hold, whether it's at the same time. I don't know, just kind of thoughts.
Yeah.
time will tell.
Time will tell.
Man.
I'm just glad that it's not going to be the 28 folks are the only ones that
Yeah.
get it. Like the foil one, yes, they earned that. But like the
Right. They
non-foil
earned
that
it.
we all assumed was coming.
Yeah. The participation promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man.
But excited to hear too. They alluded to DLC season 2 happening this year, is what it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm hoping for like October-ish.
Yeah. I think I discussed it with somebody, I don't remember who, but to me it feels like it's gonna be like a football season
Oh, it was
schedule.
with me.
So it
Yeah.
was with you. Okay, yeah. So start in the fall, and then it kind of works its way. So Worlds will always culminate same time that it will this year. Kind of similar. So we'll see.
Yeah, and like they were saying they're gonna like align it to the set releases.
Rotation.
Yeah.
So it kind of
So
makes sense, like August, that's Fabled. Was it August or September? I can't remember. I know they showed the dates. August, yeah.
is for like the pre-release for like LGS.
Yeah, Fabled is 8/29, and then what is it? I didn't write down what the big box store release was, but it's usually what,
September
2 or
then.
3 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be September. So that would make it where it's like, yeah, Sarah, you're kind of like right where, and Melissa too, would just kind of like this football schedule of like, oh, it's more, we could be seeing DLC starting, quarter three, almost quarter four at that point, October, yeah, quarter four, and it just goes into, which kind of makes sense too, like if they were trying to do Worlds as like this big event for everyone, having Worlds be potentially in the summer consistently so that most people have, time off, vacation, like with school, that sort of feeling, make it like a family vacation, which makes sense for Disney Lorcana.
Yeah. I hope so.
So I can see that.
Oh man. Lots of big things to come. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for card releases that are coming out this week. So
Right, card reveals, super exciting.
Yeah, I'm keep looking to see if they're posting. They said they were going to post a schedule. Okay, keep checking to see if it's been posted yet.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, where is it? Gotta know.
I want to know.
Right?
We got that lady card, and I'm still just like, when are we getting the connecting spaghetti dinner? That's kind of my hope, is like we get an enchanted lady to pair up with the tramp with like their little spaghetti kiss. Wouldn't that be super cute? That's what I'm hoping for.
That would be adorable.
Well, now it makes sense. The same way we just got a Honey Wizard one. So
Mm-hmm.
anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
We officially have him on everything now, right?
You can dream it.
Playmat, deck box, pen,
Box.
lore tracker, enchanted, foil, regular. I feel like he's on everything but a binder at this point, a folio.
Oh boy.
A binder, yeah. I keep saying that I need Honey Wizard dice is kind of like my other thing. Like imagine like purpley dice with like the dots are like gold, but like maybe like gold swirls to mimic honey. Like wouldn't that be cool? Ravensburger, take notes.
Cough, cough.
Right. Would that make it where like Honey Wizard is like the first Glimmer, I guess? We would say Glimmer to like be on everything?
That
I don't know,
Enchanted
someone's
Tinker or Giant Tinkerbell.
Giant Tank is giving him a fight, but I think Honey Wizard still is in the lead, yes.
Yeah, because I don't think Giant Tank.
Yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
Oh, so is it possible well, yeah, because that Tinkerbell already has the Enchanted. I was gonna say, are we gonna get more Tinkerbell Enchanteds? I would love that to happen. We have
Right.
the one, but we do need more.
100%.
Ooh, speculation too on like, obviously, depends on when DLCs are announced, but what could be like the DLC promos too? Like, that's a whole thing to think about.
When I saw the because I saw the leaks and I saw the Dragonfire, that was the first leak. I didn't even know leaks were even happening, but a friend of mine like sent me the photo of the Maleficent dragon, and I was just like, what is this? What is happening? And I'm like, it's different art, it has the same words, I don't understand. And then I started seeing like all the notifications that leaks were happening, and I was like, oh. But when I saw the enchanted version of the Maleficent dragon, I thought that was going to be a DLC promo, to be honest, because of the set number. And then to hear that's actually the set champ prize is making me then wonder, if that's what you get for set champs, what will be the DLC prizes, right?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't even want to venture a guess. I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
Well, Unless they change it, it'll have a C next to it.
No.
So, and the numbering. So.
I'm so thrown off though. What they showed these with the giant cards, but and it could be just like, oh, the giant cards have it, but maybe the official cards don't. But I'm so frustrated with the inconsistency of like the little pizza slices and the circle for promos. Because I thought they said that like the circle is gonna be like for all promos going forward. So I'm just
Now they have the
confused.
whole, they still have that little old, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
All
It
the
doesn't seem
symbols.
possible.
All the symbols. It just that just makes organizing and displaying a whole thing, and I'm just like, cool, cool, love that.
Life easy for us collectors. Come on now.
Right, right. But
Speaking
no,
of
we can't.
symbols, I totally tried to like scribble the iconic symbol and the epic symbol. Like, this is what it looks
So,
like.
so Melissa, does this mean we're going through a rebrand pretty soon?
I like Enchanted. I like that mine says me. But hey, girl, you go be iconic.
I might switch to iconic Kim. Who knows? And then we need like our fourth person to join our crew to be, something epic.
Yeah, I know. I
We
don't
have.
I don't mind moving up into Epic since I'm gonna be going to
There
Epic
you go.
Universe here pretty soon. I get to go. I got a
Nice.
travel agent ticket for it, and I am stupid excited. So
Woo!
yeah,
Woo.
very very
Fun
excited.
stuff.
Excited.
Get ready for some Epic Universe content on my Instagram. Get ready to be sick of it.
Pretty sick of me.
Yep. Melissa already got to go, so I'm gonna be coming to you for
Yeah.
tips.
So.
What to avoid.
Nothing.
What food not to eat.
Everything we had was good, but it wasn't that much. But
Yeah.
from what we did have, it was good.
Yeah.
You're
I
gonna have a
always
great
love when
time.
people tell you what they like. I'm like, no, tell me what you don't like, what I can avoid and not
That's
waste
fair.
my money on. That's what I want
That's
to know.
fair. That's fair.
That is fair.
You're like, this is
Um,
hype. Don't get it. Someone said the butter beer crepe was all hype and not to get it. So, and that it was too sweet. That it just is a cute photo.
I'm a huge believer that depending on how it's cooked, the recipes can change. So you never know, and everyone's palate's different. I mean, cilantro apparently tastes like soap to some people, so
Yeah.
it's one of those
That's fair.
things. I enjoyed it. My husband
Okay.
enjoyed it. I think the strawberries break down the sweetness, so we enjoyed it. You
I
do
love
need to
sweet
share
stuff,
it
so
though.
I'm on board. But yeah.
Share. That I
Okay.
will say.
Got you. Yeah.
Share.
Nice. Alrighty.
Okay, I need thoughts. Rotation. How do we feel about it?
I like it. I know that for TCGs, rotation is healthy, so I'm not mad at it, to be honest. I
Yeah.
saw, as you may or may not know, people may or may not, you guys know, but I manage a professional team, Team Maelstrom, and we have two
Mhm.
players going to Worlds, and talking to them about like just the team in general. After hearing about rotations, they got a lot more invigorated to play the game more and
Mhm.
really got more creative with wanting to build decks and looking at how to change with the format. So I seeing their reaction kind of fueled my excitement as well, just knowing that like, hey, like this is like really giving some wind into people's sails that they were
Yep.
missing from this game, and especially on the back of the ban, to know that things were going to be flexible and we weren't going to keep seeing the same core cards from the beginning
Yep.
and kind of get
Yeah.
basically a stale meta. There's been
Yep.
players who like just wanted to not necessarily like quit the game because they're like frustrated, but they're just like falling out of
Like
love
take a
with it.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think this like freshens things up. I like it. I'm not mad. Especially because it's not a forever all the time. It's just for like competitive play. So if you're doing
Mhm.
like for me, I go to multiple different local leagues They all have a different play style. There's one that's highly competitive, tournament style. There's another one that's very casual and has like thematic rules for your deck building for every week. So I can still bring my favorite cards to that, and I can also bring my core constructed, rotated out to the tournament one and get practice in all the different ways. It's not like I have to say goodbye to my cards. I just have to find where I can play them. You know what I mean?
Right. Which, brings up how they talked about the Infinity format, where that's going to be something that like the stores can support. And, they're going to bring support for, the future DLCs. They confirmed that that's going to be a format that they will be supporting there. So it makes it where it's like, yes, you can play with your cards. And I see too that like Futuristic Fusion in chat like brings up that like they're like, oh, as a newer player, like it is kind of scary that when you first hear about it, you're like, my collection, like, I have all these cards, and you're telling me I can't use a good chunk of it. But then, with time, and you like really sit on it, and you hear like this is kind of normal for other TCGs. It's like, okay, this is pretty exciting. And Sarah and I, self promo. We talked on Lorcana chats, and I brought up a point of like, even for me, like I'm an Amber Steel song girly through and through. And I was kind of getting a little bored with just like, Amber Steel Song, traditional Amber Steel Song has had the same shelf for, 7, almost 8 sets now of just, you have your Ariel, Spectacular Singer, Cinderella, Barroom Sensation Turn 1, the same songs like Let the Storm and Strength of a Raging Fire and Along Came Zeus. So it's like, I will be excited to try out a different deck and, see how decks evolve and try out something new potentially.
Yeah, you're gonna fall in love with a new color combo that you never knew you liked. So yeah, I love it, and I think it gives you like a lot of people are like, oh, all these cards that I love, I have to like say goodbye to. No, you get to say hello to new ones because you're gonna diversify your strategies. You're gonna find cards that maybe didn't work before, they work now, and especially in the absence of the old staple answers, now you're like having to actually utilize all the cards. A lot of times I hear too, which is hilarious, a new set will come out and cards come out and they're like, oh, this is just a reprint of this. Like this White Rabbit is just the wardrobe, right? Reprinted. Well, now wardrobe got rotated out. So you do need those because they are relevant, because once rotation happens, well, now you need the new version of like the same card, right?
Right.
And it gives us new chances to make thematic decks. So I enjoy that.
It does.
Yeah. It's I love rotation. I was excited to hear about it, and I love new things anyway, so
Yeah, for
fresh
sure.
perspectives are always good.
For sure.
All right.
Super exciting.
What else did we want to talk about from the Lorecast?
Oh, so they said that they want to support Infinity format at DLCs, but it has me thinking too. And I hope we hear more about this, like especially as DLC season gets closer potentially. Are we going to get support for different formats such as multiplayer? Or like they tested this out at North American Continental Championships. Be proud of me. I said the whole name.
Disney Lorcana Championship.
But anyways, they had, because Sarah and I were working, Melissa, you were there, so maybe you can share more insight. But they were testing out this format that I saw and like kept hearing about. I think they only did like 1 or 2 rounds, like 1 or 2 like tournaments of this where you got to play with like a team or like a partner, and you played like against another team. I can't remember if it was like pairings, like 2 people, or if it was like 3 people.
It was 3.
Yeah, so it was 3 versus 3. And I can't remember too if it was.
People laughed than I did when they were playing that
Yeah.
format. Yeah.
I was so jealous when I would like walk by and I'm like, dang, like I kind of wish I was attending now so I could play this. Because like imagine the 3 of us as a team, it would have been great.
And everybody had to have a different color pairing.
Correct. Yes.
So
Was it sealed or constructed or?
It was constructed.
Something not steel.
Okay.
So like between the 3 of us, then we make all 6 in colors.
Right.
Interesting.
Right.
So yeah, it was freaking amazing. People loved it so much, and like all of us judges were like, listen to this, like this is wild, because like we were like, this is the happiest we've ever heard people at these events, at the DLC events, was hearing people play the three. There were so many conversations and laughter and everything happening. It was such a good time.
My husband played it in it, and he had a green steel uh, deck, and he could not stop talking about it. He, to your point, Sarah, he was more excited to participate in that than go through, last chance qualifiers. And that was just the whole conversation all week. So he enjoyed it. And, hopefully we do get to see more of that. But yeah, outside of that, I do not remember the specifications of that tournament.
Right.
I am
But that's what I
super
mean, though. I hope we get
about the
more.
format for World, so I'm excited to see how that's gonna unfold.
Hmm. Yeah, I hope we get to hear more about supporting different types of formats to play Disney Lorcana, because especially for me as like a more social player, like I don't really push myself to like play really competitive. That's just not really for me. Sometimes I will, but it's not often. And so like even too, like I really hope eventually we'll see support for, theme decks or like franchise only decks. Like that'd be so much fun.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. It really would be. We're
Hmm.
getting to that point. Fully thematic decks. Let's go.
Right, yeah, with each set, it's like you keep adding more and more. Like, we're seeing that we're gonna get potentially more puppies in this
Oh,
upcoming set.
I hope so.
Um,
I'll take all the
so,
puppies.
that could mean you could have a fully puppied out deck.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think that getting an enchanted puppy would be great, but like that's probably too much for me to hope for. Can you imagine 99 enchanted puppies in your deck?
Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
I'm
That
like,
is a
since
lot.
we're doing reprints, I'm like, and we're gonna turn people into enchanted that weren't before. Let's go ahead. I'll take an enchanted tailwagger D. Uh,
Yeah.
Just
I could see. Yeah, just Steve.
he's the cutest one.
Just that's the cutest one. Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
man.
but I could see something like, down the line, like Pongo being enchanted or Perdita.
Oh yes.
Imagine Canine Crunchies as an enchanted.
No. I refuse. It's like a box of dog treats. Compelling art. Oh, it's enchanted treats. My dogs are like, what? What's happening?
What? They heard the T
Yeah.
word.
Like, excuse me. I didn't know that was an option over here. Okay.
Hmm.
All right. Well, anything else to add before we say adieu?
Not that I can think of now.
Just exciting to see. I'm glad they're opening up more communication. I'm glad that at least we're now at least getting dates or some sort of, we know when DLCs will be mentioned, and I appreciate it. We know that they're growing internally, Ravensburger team, and just I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it all goes. I was hesitant with rotations, but after Ryan kind of explained it a bit more, I feel better about it. So
Yeah, it was scary. People have
yeah,
shown graphics where they're like, here's my deck and here's what it looks like now after rotation. And I'm like, but you didn't take into account that Rapunzel's getting reprinted. Like,
right,
I don't know that for a fact,
100%.
but I would be literally shocked if it wasn't one
Agree
of the
with you.
ones on the roster, right?
Right.
100%. I
Yeah.
agree with you. Yep.
So when they're
Yep.
saying that, I'm like, yeah, but that's not really true because you can still, during rotation, use those cards in the set. Competitively. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think until we actually see what the set looks like and have all of the cards and know actually which ones are getting reprinted and whatnot, I wouldn't freak out just yet. You're probably
Right.
gonna you're probably gonna see your aerials. You're probably gonna see your be prepared. Grab your swords. I just feel like they will stick around. I'd
Agreed.
be shocked if we lost all of that. You know what I mean? So And they did say,
I think
like,
one that,
you can use the reprinted
and
version.
this could be a whole other video of speculation what will not come back. And
yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like Madame Medusa will not be coming back. So that's just
the snake, the
Oh,
goat,
like
the
all
fox.
the
No,
bounce.
Medusa, not Mim. Jesus
Madame
Christ.
Medusa.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why it
The
was
vanishes to
instantly.
Medusa. That whole
the lady in a
hashtag I
chair.
don't think is gonna exist.
Yeah.
Oh, chair ladies. You know,
Or
I'm curious though. Like be prepared. I almost feel like because I wonder because I have like friends that like work on Lorcana. There's been every so often talks of just like, hey, do you ever I wouldn't say regret, but it's like, have you ever thought about like long term, are there cards that you feel like maybe were a bit too strong because you didn't realize how like games get played? Because I've had this conversation like with bans happen, like Hiram specifically, where it's like, they said this before because people are like, how do you overlook these things? And it's like, well, they don't really overlook it. The conversation has been where, they have their team of developers, but that will never compare to the testing of like thousands and thousands of people playing when like these sets release.
Yeah.
And so I wonder too, like to me, be prepared is like extremely, extremely, extremely strong. And it's like I wonder like if that's a card that like, as much as we think it's a staple, it's like, maybe that card doesn't come back.
Yeah. Or it gets errated.
Or yeah. Something where it's like it comes back in a newer version. It may not be prepared. Like it's some sort of board wipe. Because we do have similar board wipes that exist, like the Sisu on Ice combo or Sisu Coil, because I kind of feel like Be Prepared is really, really strong. Or there's also an Amber Emerald, this one combo with like Under the Sea. I don't play those cards, so I don't know the exact combo, but like that also too is like a board wipe. I remember Sarah did this against me months ago when I was in Portland. Like I was like, I have my board of singers, and you're just like, no, you don't anymore.
Under the Sea. Yeah, no, I love that Kita combo. It's so good. But yeah, I'm a control player, can you tell? The Be Prepared, you still have to get rid of your own board, not just the opponent's. So
True.
I mean, is it overpowered? I don't know. Is it fair? Yes.
There's a bit, yeah, there is a bit of fairness of your
You're done.
Right.
So, yeah. None is like, even though we get like content creator reveals, even though we get all this stuff, we just we get to still be excited to see what's coming. What things are gonna stick around, and I'm excited. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna check again for content creator. They announce them yet? No.
They did put some on the Disney Lorcana website, so there are new other cards revealed. I think
I'm looking for the content creator schedule.
There was an article already posted with some reveals. Okay. And I just gotta say this now that we know that it exists. Whoever is blessed with a Goofy movie reveals, I don't know how you can like just contain your excitement. So
right,
right.
I can imagine.
That's fun.
Great, but that's not till next set, right?
Fable.
That's
no, I know.
not...
Just the anticipation already is like, oh my gosh.
I know.
Yeah,
I feel so bad that like we got so much for Fabled because for me personally, I love Fabled a lot more, like the aesthetic of it already. That I'm like, can we just skip to Fable almost?
You're like, Jafar, get out of here.
Jafar character.
This is kind of just like, I don't know if it's a hot take, but sometimes I feel like they give us info a little too early. Like I feel like we've known about Jafar forever. And specifically too, like we saw, like it's one thing to hear like how today we got like Wishes of the Well of like, ooh, this is a set that's coming out way later, and here's like the initial artwork, but like what Reign of Jafar, and I get it too, it's like there's conventions, like how we learned a lot about Reign of Jafar was I think like a game expo or something, or like a toy convention, and so like they had all the products out there, and I feel like that almost took away a little bit, like super excited to see it initially, but that was like a month or two ago where we saw so much of like the artwork and potential like which characters are going to be there, and so I'm kind of like, okay, I feel like I've known about this forever. Ooh, look at this cool new shiny thing. And we heard so much about Fable today too. that I was like, this is great. I almost feel like this could have been saved a little bit later. All the stuff about the iconics that we're getting in there and all that, and those things. Like, still very excited we got to hear it, but I was like, okay, I'm kind of more excited for that right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited because I know there's a lot we haven't seen from Jafar.
True.
So I'm excited for this next week and see like what reveals we do get might like reignite that passion for the new set, right? I'm excited.
Right. That's what I hope so, is that I'll be extra excited once we start seeing a bunch of new cards. I'll be like, okay, I can bring my focus back
I'm excited to
to
see what new
Jafar.
characters we get and
hmm
good stuff.
Bambi's excited. I love that. I love, kind of like this cottagecore aesthetic. So like I'm ready with the Disney bounds to do like some cute little critter inspired or like foresty. I'm ready.
I have the entire Bambi Color Pop collection, so
Wow.
I even have the eyelashes. So they're like all like doughy.
Oh, cute.
Super cute.
I just hope no one. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna happen, but like the whole joke of like, are we gonna see, this card which is like Bambi's mom?
Yes, yes.
I was like,
it's an item. I'm trying to think of like what would Bambi's mom be. Like one of those things that you hang up on your wall. Sorry.
oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's horrible.
It is. It's really bad. It's just. I am in Slytherin. I am a control player. And I also have the off-color joke, so I'm sorry. Also not sorry at all. Because it's hilarious. Can you imagine, Bambi? Sorry.
No, so bad.
All content with Provinsburger moving forward.
At least with Bambi, you're not allowed to talk about cute critters.
But I'm excited for the little critters. Like I have all these little sparkly sleeves. I just became a affiliate for Prismatic Defenders. So if you need 20% off, hit me up. But yeah, they've got these sparkly sleeves.
Got that link.
Put all my little woodland creatures into sparkly sleeves, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Oh my god, the outfits. Let's go.
I'm so ready. I mean, I kind of have the vibes with like the flowers already.
Yeah.
So like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
You're very Isabella right now. Very Isabella.
Yeah.
I tried today.
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for Jafar. I'm equally excited for Fabled. I'm more excited for Fabled, true. But I'm still feeling Jafar vibes. And I'm excited to figure out what my new archetype is going to be because Blue Steel obviously out for me and I've just been blowing in the breeze. Maybe I'll round back over to Blue Steel now that we have these Jasmine, Aladdin, Dual Ink, Ally synergies and all their new tricks. It's fine. I'll recover.
Yeah.
What I was kind of shocked to see this, and like correct me if I'm just forgetting, but I was really shocked that we got to see enchanted artwork so early for the set.
Yeah, we usually have to wait. Like, it's the very last thing we see.
Yeah.
We do card reveals. I liked seeing that the artwork is very Shimmering Skies-esque. It's like very bright and it just has like that sand effect is really cool.
Yeah, the sand was really cool to see.
Yeah. So we've had land, we've had sea. Have we had air? So we have Azurite Sea, right? And then we had like the tentacles and all that on the artwork, and now we have sand. So I'm ready. I'm ready for some sky stuff.
That'd be really cool. One day is like space themed. We have so many aliens and like Disney IPs, like all the Stitch characters that I'm like, like imagine like enchanteds that are like galaxy themed almost, like lots of like stars. Yeah, celestial is a better word.
Oh, that'd be amazing. I can already picture the Wally and Eve scene, like in the stars and stuff like that.
With the little heart.
Yeah.
Right. That'd be so pretty.
The exhaust heart. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be okay.
But they would have.
If we get up. Oh, shut up.
You know what I also hope we get eventually is like I don't know if it's going to be like too sappy ever for like a Disney Lorcana set to be entirely themed around it, but like imagine like a couples sort of or like duos sort of like set and you have a lot of like connecting artworks. So like up where you have, like Ellie and Carl or like, Wally with like Wally and Eve with like the heart, star sort of thing or like the smoke, whatever it was that they're flying up in the galaxy.
Come out.
Calling it now. It's going to be the happily ever after set.
Like that's what I thought Fabled was going to be at first, and there's still a chance that Fabled could be something like because how have we not had like a happily ever after card yet?
That would
I
be
want
so
Fable to have the castle as a location. Be Disney Parks related because I swear to God that carousel gives me King Arthur carousel vibes.
Ooh,
Right.
Yeah.
It
For
so
sure.
does, and it looks like Minnie is on the Mary Poppins horse, and I swear that's what's happening. Because in Disneyland, there's a horse that's the Julie Andrews horse,
Mhm.
and it's based on Mary
Yeah.
Poppins. And I feel like that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I-
Right.
I
Which like
love
circling back to with Gargoyles, that I feel like that really Gargoyles and like Darkwing Duck because that's also a TV show. I don't know. I didn't really grow up too much watching that, so it's like my knowledge on that is a little on the lower side. But that kind of opens up for me anyways of like, okay, are we going to get things like Kim Possible or Phineas and Ferb? Like definitely more my generation of like what I grew up watching, like animated TV shows. Like a Kim Possible and we get like a Kim Enchanted, like perfect.
That would be cool.
I selfishly want that. But that I feel like opens the door a lot for me to be like, okay, like we got kind of like some 90s rep with DuckTales and like you said too, like Gummy Bears is on the table now. But I'm like, okay, does this also open the door for, like I said, shows that like more my generation grew up with.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No. I am old enough to have grown up with Disney Afternoon. I actually went to Disneyland when they had that little Disney Afternoon installation where they had like the big blow ups everywhere and you could go meet all the gummy bears. And so if we get all that, like a whole Disney Afternoon package, and we get more Tailspin cards, which we had like a whisper of them and then
Rescue
they went away.
Rangers. Yeah.
Yeah, and just do like an entire Disney Afternoon. Yeah. Gargoyles was at the end of that. Like it's
Oh yeah.
creeping more. Yeah, Darkwing Duck, Gargoyles was like way later.
Yep.
Gummy Bears, Tailspin, DuckTales, that was all earlier stuff. So I think we are if we're doing Gargoyles, we are like getting into that Kim Possible era. Yeah. It has to happen. They know people want it. Yeah.
It has to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, too, it also adds into like I brought up like Lilo and Stitch, and like a lot of those characters came from the TV show that we've grown to love, like Angel or Reuben. Like I really want like a sandwich item one of these days.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't seen Angel.
Oh, which opens us up for the Tangled animated series also.
Oh?
True, it does. It does, it does. So it's like there's a lot because of the announcements. Like I said, I didn't really grow up with a lot of that. Like Goofy Movie, super excited for. Watched that as a kid, and still ongoing. But I didn't grow up too much with Darkwing Duck and Gargoyles. But that alone, announcing it, which is like exciting, makes me more excited to be like, okay, what does this open the door for? And should I start a next account where every day I'm like, is Kim Possible in Lorcana? Like, notice me, Robinson. Day one. How many people do you think are gonna start X accounts or like specific accounts on social media that it's like, you know what, I really want this specific franchise, and if it worked for the Darkwing Duck person,
yeah, right.
it could work for me.
It worked for me. Where's my Bug's Life? No, that won't be mine. I will not be starting that. So feel free, you can start that. But yeah, in the chat, definitely like the movies over the TV shows. Me too. I welcome the TV shows just because they're so cute. But yeah, the movies are where it's at, and especially because I'm at the point where I'm trying to build thematic decks where I can go through as the turns progress and actually play the movie as I'm playing the deck. Or like
Oh,
one drops happen at the beginning of the movie, and like as you progress, and then you're like in this part of the movie they would be singing the song, right? Um, so yeah,
that just like sparked inspo of like how have we not gotten like a one drop Cinderella that has like her dress all like tattered up, like after like the stepsisters like tear it like rip it apart, and then you shift onto like the ballroom sensation type of Cinderella.
Yeah.
Like how does that not happen?
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that's what I like to do when I'm building stuff. Is just like kind of like move through the movie. But
Hmm.
we're getting there. More and more cards that we get, the closer we get. So I'm excited. All right.
Slowly but
Well,
surely.
it's almost 1 o'clock. It's been exciting, but I think we've been here for what has been a part-time job. So,
Yeah.
4 hours.
We just love talking.
Yeah. So unless we have any other fun and exciting things to reveal, keep hearing this raven crow situation outside. I don't know. It's a raven. It's not a crow. And I feel like I need to go check up on it. So hits. Anybody else have anything else they want to talk about? No. Alrighty. Well, I think this is where we will sign off. So, Enchanted Kim, where can everybody find you if they want to follow up with you some more?
All right, you can find me on enchanted_Kim on primarily Instagram. I'm on X, Blue Sky, TikTok, and Discord. But primarily on Instagram, where I post, Disney bounds, social play content for Disney Lorcana, and just me hanging out with my Disney Lorcana friends like Sarah and Melissa.
All right. Awesome. Thanks for coming on. And Missy
Having me.
Enchanted, Melissa, where can people find you if they want to come chat?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagram at Missy Enchanted, and then TikTok and X. I'm pretty sure it's at Missy_Enchanted.
Nice.
So.
And I, of course, am Sarah, the Lorcana Librarian. On here, I'll put a little background for it. On Instagram, a Lore Librarian on X, and I am on Discord, Lorcana Librarian. And I'm excited. I will see you guys all real soon. And tune in on Thursday, not Thursday, Friday, for Lorcana Chats, where Kim and I will give our ice cream reviews with Chris and Lorcana Thanos, and Sierra, the Lore Lumineer, and we had additional ink on there. So we're all going to get together, eat some ice cream, and chat about how the Lorecast went, what predictions we made last week were correct, and I'm excited for that over on Chris's YouTube channel, Lorcana Chats. But until then, I'll see you real soon.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.